Yeah, let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Get on with some freaking Moemon. Woo!
Alright, so
Yippee!
first things first, I would like to say that I've done some planning over over our break. I've given our team some more thought. And I think Smoochum is our best choice for our sixth slot.
It's such a low level.
It is a low level. However, at level 45, it learns Psychic. Only as Smoochum, though. Unfortunately, we can't let it evolve until it's Psychic. So yeah, I'm going to put an EXP share on it until it is level 45.
So that it can get Psychic?
So that it can get Psychic, and then I will let it evolve. At that point.
Is there anything else to mention about the Pokemon other than it learns Psychic?
Well, it learns Psychic. It learns Ice Beam. It's Psychic and Ice. It's all. It has very high, it has very high stats. Like especially.
So?
Its only downside is it has low defense. It is a very good Pokemon, especially for the team that we've constructed here, and it is, I think, our best bet for beating this shit.
I'm gonna say yeah, but so what? But I really don't care. Be understood.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna give it the XP share, and we're gonna get back to the old grind.
Back to the old, yeah, the old grind. Oh, the old 16 tons.
The old 16 tons, indeed.
So, how's it been going? How you been hanging this last week?
I couldn't tell you because it's all just been a blur of Animal Crossing and Pokemon Heart Gold.
Well then. Sorry to hear that, I guess.
And Smash Melee. And Smash Brothers Melee also.
Well, at least there's some, variety in there. I've had a pretty, pretty solid week, pretty alright. I am in actual pain in my arm. We decided, well, I ordered a computer, as people know. I didn't order a computer. I ordered computer parts to build a computer. The full, the full 9 yards of parts. But I was like, I'm gonna do this this way. I'm not gonna just buy a computer. It's stupid. What are you, crazy? My arm, I can only imagine it's from building the computer. It hurts whenever I bend. Whenever I bend it in, as if I was doing like a flexed arm hang, if I put my arm up like that, like I was pulling the bar beneath my chin, it hurts whenever I pull it a little bit past or a little further to the right. My right arm specifically, I think it's because of all the screwdrivering or so. I don't freaking know.
All the screwdrivering.
I don't know what's wrong with it. It hurts so bad. Whenever I do stuff, I'm like, oh jeez. Oh. I tried to put a heating pad on it for 30 minutes, still killing me. I don't get it.
Sorry,
also, I noticed my back and bum were were also doing really bad because I was crouching over a freaking computer the whole time, looking over parts, because genuinely, I don't have a fucking clue what's going on with my computer. Ivy was basically doing a walkthrough for me, helping me.
I was telling him what to do. I couldn't. It was up to him to actually do it.
Without it.
If I was just there, I would have just put the whole thing together in an hour.
If it weren't for certain, extenuating circumstances, you would have just built it. There would not have been. I would not have even tried. Due to the fact you were not really supposed to go outside or be in contact with anyone who's not directly part of our familial structure within their own house. I couldn't, just give you my computer. So, it's well, gotta just do it myself with your supervision and guidance, because really I have no clue what's going on. I ordered parts based off of a website, Google recommendation. I was like, good gaming computer for a certain amount of money, 2019, and I got it. And I was like, okay, this is the one, and I ordered it. I got the parts. It's really as simple.
It was a very simple process. However, the building part is not so simple if you don't know what you're doing.
I don't think I could ever trust someone who builds computers. It's ridiculous and insane. I don't understand how anyone can bear to do it. It is the worst.
I like doing it.
There's so much going on. Everything is in a constant state of peril where it's like, oh, if you don't freaking touch the computer and ground yourself, the motherboard could freaking explode into a million pieces and take you with it, like it was a freaking its final move, like a kamikaze. It's like, oh, great.
It learns self-destruct at level 45, apparently.
I don't want to. It's like everything is so fragile, but it's like, oh, you got to attach this to the motherboard. You got to like freaking grind your hand into it to freaking unscrew these screws that are so freaking. It's like I don't want to like touch it. I'm scared to like freaking like, even have it bend a little bit. This thing, because it costs money. It's a freaking motherboard, so it is fragile. It is like delicate. And it's like you gotta go freaking like take the rubber mallet and then you hit the graphics card into the motherboard until it goes click, and then you know that it's in good. Then you put some screws. It's like, what are you making me do? You're gonna give me a heart attack.
Yeah.
The freaking graphics card in the motherboard for like 15 minutes. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just gotta lay down for a second. I had to freaking like sit down for like 3 minutes, just like laying on my back. I'm just like coping with the fact it's like, I don't know, maybe I've already broken it. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I've been using so much, too much for this little freaking thin piece of nonsense. I'm like, I don't know if maybe it's damaged. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, what if I did some too much? Oh. I'm like, it's so like stressful, nerve-wracking. It's like, and then it's like, again, you could freaking like, oh, if you gotta don't wear socks. Be careful not to have static electricity, or you'll ruin things. It's like, oh my god, I'm like having to keep my foot on the computer whilst it's plugged in but turned off just to make sure that no, I don't have any static electricity. It's like, oh my, how did people even evolve to this spot where it's like they can make computers?
There's so many precautions at this point.
There's so many things are required. You have to know how to do all these different things and be aware of so much nonsense. It's like, how did he even get this far? How is this even freaking possible that people can do this? It's ridiculous. How is it even? It's ridiculous. And then it's not even done is the worst part.
It's not even done. You have to do the wiring.
We had an engagement at 5. We started like 2 or something, maybe like 1. I don't know.
It took you like 3 hours to put it together, and you still haven't actually wired everything so that you can turn it on.
I haven't
even gotten to the scariest part yet, which is pressing the power button.
I haven't even undone a single freaking wire. They're all still wrapped up. I just finished like screwing the like SSD onto a little thingamajig that I don't know where I'm supposed to put it now, but it's screwed onto a thing. Okay, great. But, like it's like I'm only like so far. I still have so much to do. And then once I've freaking plugged in all the wires, I need to freaking get a disk drive because my sister had a disk drive because her laptop didn't have one. Guess what? That thing doesn't work. You need to unscrew with screws is the way we used to have to do it because it just stopped working. It wouldn't open anymore. Now it's just freaking bunk and busted. So there goes that plan. I now have to order a new one. A new external disk drive is on the way from Amazon. Okay, well now I gotta wait for that.
Okay.
I've already purchased it
because I realized mine.
I don't care about yours. It's on the way because I'm also gonna need it because I have CDs and I love CDs. I want to put them onto my dang iTunes, and you have to do it every time you have a new computer. You have to put the CDs and the music back onto the iTunes. And I love having the actual physical CDs. There's something about me that I like having that more than the digital music. I don't like the digital music that much. I like to have the thing. I can hold it in my hands if I wanted to. I don't need to hold it in my hands, but I can look at it on my shelf as well. Guess what? That means you have to put it into your dang computer every time you have a new computer. You have to do it every single time for the iTunes. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I don't know why it can't just save that information and hang on to it. Also, I don't know why iTunes does not understand. iTunes has this weird thing it does where it's like double think. If you've ever read 1984, it does like this double think type of stuff where it's like, yeah, I don't know what the frickin's going on. I've never heard of Led Zeppelin 2. What do you mean it has an album cover? I checked the internet, couldn't find anything. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? You can't find Led Zeppelin 2 album cover. What are you freaking ridiculous? I have to go freaking get it myself. I can search on iTunes and find Led Zeppelin 2 if I wanted to. I can't download it from iTunes. I can't freaking take that image and like save it onto my computer. I know I have to go get it from like Amazon. I have to go like eBay or Amazon and like get it from that and go to the Google Images and take it from that. It's like, why do I have to jump through all these hoops? Why does it not understand that Led Zeppelin 2 is Led Zeppelin 2 and not something? What's the issue with iTunes? I don't get it. Why do you not have a pro icon thing for Led Zeppelin on the laptop, but you do on my phone? What is the disconnect? I don't understand it. Technology is stupid. How does I don't understand the thing about technology.
I will say that no. Beep 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 beep. No, stop, cease this. Stop. Thank you. We're gonna have to do that every time it levels up for like 15 levels.
Technology is ridiculous in that the ways that it can mess up and just the solutions where it's like, oh, you just turn on off again. Why does that fucking work? There's some weird things where it's just like, oh yeah, you just have to like, it's like, oh freaking no, my Minecraft, it broke. Now it's freaking, everything's upside down in blue. It's like, oh, you just freaking slap the computer and it's fixed. Why does it work? What do you mean slap the computer, it works? Oh, you just gotta freaking like, blow dry your freaking your motherboard. That's how you fix it. It's like, why? I don't get this. I don't get these solutions. Why does freaking why can technology mess up in the weird, ridiculous ways that it can? Where it's like, how is it even possible that now this program does not exist, simultaneously exists, and will cover over any other program I try and open? It will always be in front, but I can't. It doesn't exist. It's not there. It's not registered. Freaking. The task manager doesn't know it's there. I just have to like shut off the computer to get rid of it. Why is it doing this? This is ridiculous. How is this even possible that it's doing this? I don't understand technology. It's absurd sometimes.
It's a little absurd. I will say though, for the iTunes thing, because I've spent so much time fucking like just putting metadata on my songs and stuff, and messing with iTunes. I know the struggle of having to input all that yourself. Yeah. I will say though, you do not have to download the songs every time. You can't, when iTunes downloads the songs from a disc, it puts it in your iTunes directory as MP4 files or MP3 files. So you can just like take those files. You
can just copy them over with like a flash drive or something.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Well, that's actually very good. That's a lot more helpful. That's actually pretty useful. Still is like, I don't know. Still is ridiculous sometimes. The things iTunes just simultaneously is like, oh,
iTunes is kind of the worst thing ever, and I hate that I have an iPhone so that I have to deal with it. However, it is also just it makes entering metadata very easy. So
but what if we removed the feature where it told you how long the song was? What if we did that?
What if we you remember this good feature? What if we removed it? Wouldn't that be cool?
Until you actually start playing the song. What if we removed the feature where you could select the song individually without having to freaking start it to put it on your freaking next? I like this. What if you could like make a playlist that you didn't have to just freaking like start a song and then be like, okay, now I have to do this one and that one. You could just be like, that. You could do it all like right there. It's like, no, I have to start this. Now it has like, I have to get rid of all the other songs on the album that are up next so that I can actually make the playlist. And if I press the freaking repeat thing for that, it won't actually repeat that playlist. It'll just go back to the album anyways and just start playing the album on repeat afterwards, after those songs. It's like, why have they removed all these useful, nice little features? I get it makes it look like sleek and like fancy, but it's stupid. It's like, iTunes used to have this cool feature where it's like, oh, we're gonna take like the text and background color. Once you select an album on the phone, it'd be like, oh, based on like the album, it would have a different like background color and text color. So it'd be like, oh, The King of Limbs by Radiohead, it had a black background with orange text, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then like another one,
it was cool looking.
Yeah, to pink and like bright some or other text, based on the color of the album. Then they're like, what if
instead of doing that, everything white?
What if it was just white with black text? I love it. Let's do it.
And what if We didn't make
Innovation.
a dark theme so that, you know, for people who don't have bright lights all the time, are just blinded by fucking iTunes whenever they open it, you know?
But what if we change the layout so that now the repeat button, you have to scroll down to press it? What if we did that? We don't add anything, we just sort of rearrange it, and it's better. I love it. I don't understand how they come up with these decisions.
I don't either. It makes no sense.
Ridiculous. But oh boy, I think everyone sort of gets that. They have goodwill because, you know, they're Apple. But oh boy.
Well, they're Apple, so I have nothing but bad will towards them.
No, I was just say even with goodwill, they still get shit on because boy, they make some odd decisions.
Oh, I also forgot to mention I taught Arcanine Dig. I just remembered that. Also,
I didn't even think about that fact.
Just, you know, just for anyone that happens to notice that they have a different move from last time.
There was a time skip.
There was a time skip of one whole week.
A whole week. We went from regular Easter to Orthodox Easter. Hopefully that wasn't an offensive statement. Because I said regular Easter. Probably should have just said, no. What is the Orthodox view Easter? What they refer to the other Easter as?
Easter.
They probably
the lesser
maybe, right.
Easter.
I can't imagine
Easter. The first
I can't imagine
Easter.
they called their own thing Orthodox Easter over just saying, yeah, it's Easter.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder what
I
they
would think that they just don't even think about the other Easter. Like, to them, it's just a non-entity. I
mean, I was thinking that they probably would, but then I was like, well, what if someone brings it up in a conversation like, oh, it's Easter, and it's like, it's not.
Like, no.
I can only imagine they would have something to say, but I don't know.
It can't possibly be Easter.
Mm-hmm. What?
What?
What do you mean it's Easter? You fool. You didn't realize? But this goes against everything I've known. Easter's a week from now. You fool. How pathetic. But yeah, I don't know.
Confusion.
I feel like Mean Look doesn't even make sense that it learns that.
I think it makes sense.
It has like barely is. I don't know how it could express emotions really, with the face it normally has.
All right, now don't fucking evolve, bitch. Oh my god. It's really annoying that I can't put an Everstone on them.
I was thinking, yeah, because we have to do
because we have to XP share them because they're too fucking weak right now.
Yeah, pathetic.
Once they evolve, they'll just be an absolute powerhouse and can just destroy everything. But no, right? For now, we just have to struggle through this.
For the time being, they are worthless. They must be carried on the shoulders of giants if they ever want to learn to be tall.
How far are we into this? Oh my god, we're almost at 20 minutes. Made like no progress. That was a crit? Nice.
You've made no progress, but I'm exhausted.
I mean, what level is Sumitra now? 33. I mean, not bad. Not bad.
That's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, kind of worthless.
It's kind of the worst.
Yeah. You know, I really wouldn't trust it if, you know, a gang member was like, hey, I'm gonna beat you up, and I was in a bar. It's like, I would not be like, hey, you know, you got my. It's one of those like friendship questions. Like, it's like you have to like test someone to make sure that they can actually be your friend. Where it's like, hey, if we were in a fight at a bar and the man had a gun, would you jump in front and sacrifice yourself to save me, or what? You know, you ask that before you can be friends.
Yeah.
You have to know if you're able to get
before you can be friends, of course.
You have to know if you're able to get anything out of this person. Is this relationship going to get you anything, or is it just going to be, you know, a waste? Are you going to be the one jumping in front of a bullet? Because, you know, no one wants to do that. You know.
Yeah, I know. I get you.
Yeah. 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 Oh, so how's Animal Crossing and whatnot been going?
It's going pretty good. I've been completely refacing the look of my island. I've been just fucking terraforming non-stop and nothing else.
See, I'm not that
An
far. I don't even know
all-consuming
about these
task.
things.
Cause it just takes so long to do anything. And then once you've done it, you have to like, you know, have to make sure everything lines up properly with the math that I've set. Because I'm planning way too far ahead with everything.
Yeah. See, for me, I didn't even know that you could terraform in the new until you said it yesterday. I was like,
yesterday?
Yeah. When we were building the computer, you were
Really?
like talking with someone about like, oh yeah, I'm just terraforming. I was like, oh, I thought you were talking about Minecraft or something. I don't know. I didn't even know that was a feature. Freaking, I'm still like on the camping thing. I delayed myself maybe 3 days of progress because I have a freaking guy at the campsite that I was like, oh, this guy's freaking. His name's Colton. He's a horse. He looks ugly though. I really don't like him very much.
Yeah.
And so I just wasn't talking to him. So I was like, well, maybe he won't move in maybe he'll just leave if I don't say anything to him. But then he was there for 3 days in a row. So I was like, well,
okay,
I'll
I think
talk to
you're
him.
actually supposed. The first animal,
Yeah,
I think you're
know
supposed
I am,
to.
because guess what happened? I talked to him being like, okay, fine, it's been 3 days. Maybe I could tell him to leave. And he was like, man, I really love it here. What should I do? And my choices were, hey, what if you moved in? Or, hey, let me help you move in. And I was like, shit, no, fuck,
So
not
much
this.
choice.
This is the only option I didn't want.
The only.
The only thing I did
This is the
not
worst
want.
possible timeline.
This guy is ugly and lame, and I don't want him here. And now I have to build him a house or something. I don't think I have to build him a house.
Yeah, you do have to build him. You have to find a place for his house to go.
I think I just have to find a plot. I don't have to like build stuff like I did the earlier time for whatever reason. I just have to be like, just have to put it down somewhere. It's like, well, I guess he's gonna move in tomorrow. I'm gonna tell Isabel he's
being
causing
dopey
issues.
dum-dums,
Freaking
and
get
then-
this kid out of here.
Yeah.
Just, I don't like him. I don't want him here. I'll be honest with you. I'm pissed that I was forced. He was forced upon me, and I couldn't change it just by waiting the day. What I was assuming is like, it's like, oh, it'll probably be tomorrow. It's probably like goes by people's birthdays when they move, and it's like, oh, it's his birthday. That's why he should. That's why it's that person in the campfire. Not the campfire. No, they're not in the fire. They're in the tent. The camp tent. That's what they call it. What the fuck is it? Campsite. I did it. Figured it out. I solved the puzzle. This is freaking appear in the campsite because it's like, oh, it's their birthday, so that's the one who's gonna show up probably. I don't know. He was there for 3 days. He wouldn't leave. Now he's gonna stay. It's pissing me off. It's really got me. It got my blood boiling. Fuck you, Colton. Ooh. Doesn't matter. Don't mean nothing to me. Doesn't mean a damn thing.
Don't mean.
He's not gonna get on my nerves.
No,
He's
not at all.
Ugh. Have you been having any struggles? Any?
No, I've been like pretty cool with most of my animals. Mostly I've just been annoyed by the placements of their houses. Hello, Sarhaven. How are you?
You want to play? Oh, hi, Zara, how you doing?
Yeah, I've just mostly been annoyed by where I've placed their houses because I had to place them somewhere so that I could, you know, progress far enough to change the way my island looks so that I can, you know, pick where they go. But like moving their houses is like 50,000 bells, and it's like it's an endeavor. And, like if you want to move them like 2 spaces back, like their house like 2 spaces back, you have to move them to another place and then move them back there, and it's just like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah, see, for me,
so I need to go on like a really long grinding expedition for fucking money, because I need money. I need so much of it.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, I was very annoyed by having to place certain things. So I was like, what do you mean I have to place the freaking museum? I don't want to put it over here. It's so crowded. I only have this little area. It's like, I want to put it over there. And then it's like, well, now I'll just like put it right in front of the entrance. Basically, it'll just be a temporary spot. I'll move it later.
Yeah.
And then I just became accustomed to it. I'm like, no, this is where it is. I don't want to put it anywhere else. Like this is the way this is the way it's always been. How could I ever change? Because I'm
The thing is, like, I had
very
the
attached.
absolute I knew the absolute perfect spot for my museum. So as soon as I was able to move it, I was like, bam, right there, immediately. And it looks great where it is. I love it.
I just when I realized you know, I'm not gonna put it there. I just put someone else's house there. I think I put the Nook Mart there or something like that. But you know, all my decisions of where things went were based on the map and where it looked good on the map, not really in the world particularly. But I've become accustomed to things. It's like I'm a person who very much loves the default. Whenever I can like customize and like do things like that, I'm like I always grow really like fond and attached to, like the default. It's like I like the default skin or color palette or things, you know,
Just level it.
or like
What
the
level
default
does
like
fucking learn extreme speed? I need to
I
check
don't
this.
freaking know.
Uh,
Or when it's like you have like when you have a game like Minecraft where you have like, you know, it makes the game look pretty and beautiful. Or like Skyrim where it's like, this texture pack is like 4K and it's like, all the people are beautiful. It's like, I don't like that. I like the way they look default. But even though it looks ugly and looks worse, probably, I'm like, I just have fondness of whatever is the default.
49, okay.
I like that better. It's something I've always just sort of had. So now that the things are like in their places, like, no, that's the default. That's the spot it's supposed to be. I can't change it. I don't want it somewhere else. What am I, crazy?
Yeah.
I think so too. But I'm not gonna tell anyone if you don't.
Oh no.
Oh, but Ivy.
Yes.
Speaking of like, freaking things that you should really like ask someone before they become your friend. Ooh, Dragon Quest 11. Let's go. That's a great game. It's very fun, and I love some of the party members in that game. They make me really happy. I'm not gonna spoil anything because it's a great experience to actually see everything. Even if you have no spoilers, it's probably gonna be like, oh, it's cool. It's way better if you know, if you're like, oh, wow, magic.
That was like the most ADD thing I'd ever seen you do. Just like you were like, I'm about to say something, and just immediately went like, oh my god.
AD, and then it stops there, and then you say streams.
Cheers.
Now, let me let me get back to what I was going to say. This is going back to a thing I said earlier, where I was talking about like questions that you gotta ask a friend before they actually become a friend, whilst they're still an acquaintance. And you're like, well, you know, would you be in my foxhole in World War II? And you know, I don't know, do a thing. If you know, you have to ask them that before you can actually become friends.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I've been meaning to ask you something.
Then what is that?
So you're sitting up at night, you know, you're not asleep because you're you.
Yes.
You know, you're just like sitting in your room, you know, you're on your bed, sitting on the edge of your bed. You're just sort of like, you know, thinking about stuff like, oh, you know, pondering about the world and life and this and that. And then from your closet, you know, the closet opens, and from it, you see, you know, not too large, a skinny robed, not like hooded or anything, a sort of like grayish brown, like goblinoid human type character. He looks like malnourished and feeble.
Okay.
You know, just sort of like.
Is he a vampire or what? What's going on here?
Vampires aren't goblins. No, they aren't goblinoid. He's kind of like, he's a little short, but he's not like a real goblin size. He's taller than an actual goblin, but you know, short for a human. And he's, you know, he sort of like pokes out from your closet, and he gently but softly says, "Come with me." And then, you know, before he can do anything else, before you can really even think, like just a blade just through him, through his chest from behind him, and then pulls back out. And you see him, he's dead, he's dying, and he's about to fall over, but then an arm reaches around, like from behind him, goes against his stomach, like fingers outstretched as wide apart as they can be, like just like really, they're sort of like so extending your hand that the fingers are going outwards. It's just the palm that's touching his stomach, and it caresses him and just sort of like pulls him back into the infinite pitch black void of your closet, because it's pitch black, you can't see what's back there, and just pulls him in and he disappears. What do you do?
I don't know. This is a bit much.
Answer wrong and we can't be friends.
We just have to go with him. I guess I should.
Well, you can't really go with him unless you die because he went somewhere. He's now gone somewhere different. You can go there if you want to, but I mean,
I guess I just do nothing and go back to sleep.
Do you know if you will even go to the same location? Will you go to heaven or hell? And where do you think he went? Will you even be able to get there with him? Hmm?
Oh.
What do you do?
I don't know. What?
What do you mean what?
I
Just
don't
think about the situation logically. What would you do?
I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'd probably just freeze up and then like be like, oh yeah, I'm probably tripping on something. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm gonna go to
that's good
sleep.
enough for me. That'll do. You did good.
Okay.
You won. Everyone, claps in
I
chat
win.
right.
Yeah.
Woo!
Me. I'm victorious.
Victorious. That was a freaking television show. Oh boy.
It sure was.
Man, I remember when television was such a great thing and I loved it as a kid. And now television means like actually nothing to me.
Yeah.
It's so sad. Television was actually a freaking magical thing. Like specifically some things, whereas like because I was a kid, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was on at like 7 and ended at 8 or something like that, I was allowed to stay up past my like 6:30 bedtime to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Every night. I had like a pact with the freaking parents. You know. They were like, because of Yu-Gi-Oh! You're allowed to stay up at night to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Then it's right to bed. My sister, she didn't get that. She had to go to bed. She didn't have Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like, this is freaking like, as a young kid,
She didn't have a friendship
so
card.
special. It was so special and magic. It was fantastic and great. Then they replaced Yu-Gi-Oh!'s time slot. They put Naruto there. It was also magical. But I didn't get to stay up for Naruto. It was just Yu-Gi-Oh! For some reason. I stayed up a little bit, but then they cut that short. But then I was actually able to stay up late because eventually I was old enough. I was like probably like 8 at some point, and then they're like, well, I mean, you could stay up till like a certain time. I didn't have to go to bed at like 6:30.
Well, have fun, Zdar, on your Dragon Quest adventures.
Oh boy. Good luck. Yeah, freaking, what was I thinking before I got thinking about? Oh yeah, television shows. Frickin', did you have any like magical television shows when you were a little kid? Anything special? I have a question. Have you ever actually like learned a lesson?
A lesson?
From like
a lesson?
Like a lesson or a moral from a TV show, movie, a book? Have you actually ever learned a lesson from one of those things?
No, I don't think I have. Like every time there's a lesson in like anything, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking obvious. I know that. Like it's always how I've been. Like even as far back as like when I was like a little baby child, I'd watch Sesame Street and they'd be like, oh my god, these are things you can learn. I'm like, I fucking know that. This is baby shit. I'm not watching this. This is stupid. And that's why I don't like Sesame Street. Because I thought, like, even when I was a child, I felt like it was talking down to me, and I hated that.
Well,
I've always hated like morals and lessons in things. They always just seem completely obvious, and I'm like, why would you need to put this in a show? Like, I already know this. This is information that.
Yeah, as well as it's just, I feel like I've never had that happen to me, where like. Because I mean, in real life, someone will teach me something, and it'll stick with me. Where it's just like, if your palm becomes cold, it means you're going to sneeze. It's like,
what?
It means for the rest of my life, I'm occasionally going to feel my palm to know if I'm going to sneeze. But if like a TV show, tries to teach me a lesson, it never catches on for some reason. If someone's like, oh man, if you in real life is like, oh, if you freaking stub your toe, you might die. I'm gonna be like, oh man, I gotta be careful not to stub my toe. If a TV show tries to like teach me don't stub my toe and die, like, you know, I don't know why. It just never is gonna have the same like catch for some reason. Like I don't think I've ever learned a lesson either from like a book, a movie, a TV show, for freaking like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think books probably made me like more upset and hate things because I didn't like books for a very long while. But I don't know. I don't know. And books definitely made me hate books. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I like books now though. I'm still not good at reading them though, but I like them.
I'm also very bad at reading them, mostly because I'm very bad at understanding descriptive text. That is mainly the only reason, because I have to read over something, like a paragraph, like 12 times to understand what it says.
No, yeah,
if it's describing something. Dialogue is like instantaneous. Like I get that immediately.
Yeah.
Like if you're telling me like if you're describing a person, if you're telling me what color a room is, I'm like, what the fuck? What does that mean?
No, yeah. Like I've noticed that if I like reread a book, it definitely goes like 10 times faster, even though I'm reading the same stuff. So it's something about, you know, I guess, like learning all the stuff or like being like, oh wow.
There is also like
time that makes it slower.
There's also like a flow state that I need to get into to like read at any speed. Like I need to be reading, like I need to get through like several chapters before like everything starts to make sense. And like I just start flying through pages.
Oh yeah, I get that.
But it has to, you know, it has to all like lead into each other. Like it has to be a linear story for that to work. Like, which is why I've been having so much trouble with Lovecraft. Like I've read like 100 fucking pages of his shit, and I'm still reading at a snail's pace because like they're all different stories. Like I have to re-get invested every time.
No, yeah, I got that. I have the same type of like book thing with Lovecraft. So it was the same for me for a while. But also, I'm just kind of like ADD with books, and I'll occasionally just like hop off of one after a certain amount of time and hop on another. Even if I get like invested, I might just be like, oh, I have this book. Well, I guess I gotta read this instead now. But it's just like, I don't know. I think it was Fahrenheit 451 was the book that like triggered something in me where it's like, wait a minute, what?
Wait,
Books can be good? What? I couldn't have imagined. I literally couldn't. Very literally, I'm not even joking. I couldn't have imagined a book would be good. There was literally a little piece of paper thing where the teacher gave us the day before we read Fahrenheit 451, which was like, you know, it was a little questionnaire. It was like, you know, how would you feel if all the books in the world were burned? I was like, I mean, I'd be fine. It'd be a shame that we wouldn't get movies made off of them so that they could actually have been good. But that was basically that, like, no exaggeration. That was basically my answer. It's like the only reason a book is good is because a movie can be made off of it so that people can actually enjoy it who aren't like teachers. It's like a book serves no real purpose. It's not enjoyable. It's not interesting. It's just, it has concepts and ideas that a movie can actually take and make accessible to regular human beings.
Yeah.
Books are freaking. I don't care if all the books in the world were destroyed. It's freaking, they're dumb and dopey and stupid. Probably she was expecting a different answer. Then yeah, I don't freaking care about if all the books in the world were destroyed. Yeah, whatever. It's freaking better that way. There's probably hope for a different answer, but like that book like changed something in me. And it's just funny that it was that book, and that I'd said that right before reading it, and then as we were reading, it was like, wow.
Oh.
It's cool. I think it's because it's like an interesting and different book that wasn't just like non-fiction. That it wasn't just non-fiction or like fiction where the only thing that's fake is like the character who never really existed in our world. It's our world. It's it's like basically a real town. Maybe the town doesn't exist. It's in like this part of the it's based off of something that does exist, so it's, you know, analogous to it. It's just like, it's boring. It's like, I've seen it a billion times. It's like, oh, freaking, this guy, he grows up, oh, there's freaking, it's our world, there's racism. We've read that book 3 or 4 times at this point. give me some. Then they freaking like, well, how about this book? That's imaginative, creative. It's like now freaking it's like takes this like concept of like, oh, yeah, people don't like hearing things and freaking destroy them. It's like, wow, that's cool. It's so like. You can see how it like makes sense how this world structure is so different from our own, but it makes sense that it could have like branched out from ours in a parallel universe.
Yeah.
I still love that book, and it's the only book I think I've actually intentionally like reread, like of my own.
I've never reread a book ever.
It was an interesting experience.
I've re-listened to a book before, but that's different.
That is different. Because when I read it the second time, it went much faster, and it was a very interesting experience. It was like, well, maybe... I guess it is just like when I read a book the first time, I'm subconsciously paying more attention or doing all these things that cause me to be slow. And even though I'm still reading all the text, I'm just doing it faster now that I've read it before or something. I don't freaking know. It's also not that long a book. I think it's... What is it? Freaking like almost like a little under 200 pages, maybe a little over. Then I read that, and it's not that bad. The book I read directly before it was Catch-22, which I absolutely loved and adored, but was like 420-something pages.
Yeah, dude, we're going to Pokemon League today. It's gonna be so fucking terrifying.
You're finally here for some freaking Pokemon.
Oh, also, yeah, hello, Disco. It's about time.
Yeah, Pokemon League. Hopefully, it depends on how long this takes, but
We've been going for 40 minutes. Assuming the Pokemon League takes like an hour.
If we don't just like wipe out on the first,
Okay, well, the thing is, friggin' Smoochum is actually getting pretty close to evolving. Or not evolving, but like they're actually pretty close to level 45. So they'll learn Psychic soon, and then we can teach them Ice Beam, and then we'll start gaining levels a lot faster because we're not EXP sharing everything.
Correct.
Also, there's Altarias here, so I can just Ice Beam them to death.
There's also other Pokemon, but that's
There's
fair.
also other Pokemon in our party. Yes, thank you. I need advice, because Pokemon is not something I'm particularly good at.
I need advice, because I don't really understand Pokemon very well. I learn as time goes on.
You're not the one playing those, the thing.
That doesn't matter.
You do need advice, though. You need explanations.
Still things I'm like, I was genuinely convinced that like flying was super effective to fire. I could swear I have memories of a freaking like Pidgey using Gust on my freaking Torchic and it was super effective or something. It wasn't a Pidgey. It was on like the route that's directly left of Mauville Town, where like the daycare center is. Someone used. I don't understand it.
Okay, well you used Torchic, right? Was it?
Are you gonna tell me
at all?
flying is super effective to freaking fighting?
Yes, it is.
You're fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you. That's actually true. That's 100% true.
This whole time, I thought... That's why I thought flying was super effective to fire.
No, it's super effective to fighting.
To fighting.
I don't know. I don't understand it either. It makes no sense.
It's actually stupid. It's like, oh, wind, you blow out a candle. It makes sense, sure, fine. Like, I understand, like, oh yeah, wind, fire, like, oxygen causes a fire, but like, wind, blows out a freaking candle. That makes sense for it to be super effective. Wind blow... I've never seen a freaking... I mean, I've never seen a
fucking Blackbelt, the freaking karate master, goes up against a bird, bird pecks him once, he's just like, oh god, oh no!
I've never seen a gentle, like, zephyr of wind blow a hole through a Muay Thai fighter in my... I don't know what this game's talking.
I don't understand the reasoning behind it either. It's one of the type combos that I do not understand.
Well, that explains something for me. That's why I always kept thinking it this whole time. I've always been like, oh yeah, it's flying, super effective to fire.
Like, now that you've explained that story, it makes a lot more sense to me why you thought that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we've learned something. We've learned something here.
We've learned something today.
About ourselves, about each other. I don't know. Pokemon, we need advice. That's what we learned. It's stupid.
It is. It's not.
It's a sad story. Right? Just like the story of Growly.
The story of Growly. So sad. So sad.
So cold. What were we talking about before that? I feel like
no clue.
I can only imagine I got very sidetracked.
Alright, Gravelly's at 50, so I'm gonna switch on.
I think we're talking about books or something like that. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, books are freaking cool and great. And another thing I was gonna say is, I've never learned a lesson or had one that's ever stuck with me. But I've had like plenty of like books that have like jokes or like concepts or like oh, look at a location maybe, something like that have stuck with me. Usually it's like a joke. I'm just like, oh man, I want to read Catch-22 to find the page where freaking Yosarian jumps over the lady with the knife. It's like I'll think about it occasionally. I'm like, oh man, that's such a funny thing, Majig. Oh, I love it. You're scaring me here.
I know, I was terrified that whole time. Alright, there we go. That's better. Right, it has Ice Beam, that's scary. Or no, it has Aurora Beam, not Ice Beam.
Good.
Don't
well,
like it.
Not better, but I don't know.
Bubble Beam's fine, okay.
Ugh.
Mind Reader? What?
Mind Reader?
No.
If you removed the apostrophe and the space, it would have said the next move shit.
My god, go away, Octillery.
A lot of the.
I know,
I
there's
just
so
see
many
like
of
a
them.
beam of things, and I'm just scared it's gonna be freaking.
I know, I'm really scared of it. Because I know they sometimes have Aurora Beam, and that is terrifying.
It's gonna be like the story of freaking Squizzle again, where
I know.
it goes so far and it goes so well.
Yeah, we
and
gotta
then
grind to mid-50s, our level cap is 58.
Oh my, that's a long ways away. That's so far away.
I know.
This is too much.
God, I don't want to deal with Octillery, it's too scary.
I also don't.
But also
I appreciate
Centra gives no XP.
it. That's also. Does Toadette have her item?
No, I just gave them the Lucky Egg.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
I could put a friggin' seed on it.
It's fine, probably.
There is, no Lucky Egg in Emerald, however, we have 3 of them.
Yes.
It's a randomizer.
It's a random. It's freaking random and funny and
It's
cool.
also technically not Emerald, you're correct. Fucking every... I'm not putting Toadette in the front. There's too many things that will just kill it.
I'm getting very nervous.
I know. Dimby in there.
Yeah, books are cool.
Books are cool.
Yeah.
Let her push.
They just make you read a bunch of stupid, dumb books that aren't good.
I know.
You know, it's one of those things I've always thought, like, well, I've said, I understand why this also doesn't happen in schools, but, like, they should teach Harry Potter in schools.
They kind of should, yeah.
They should, because Harry Potter has a very well-known, it's infamous for having a track record of getting kids actually to read and enjoy and get invested in books. Like, kids who are dumb and young and stupid.
It's also like
Who
a
hate
series,
books.
so like you could do like you could get a lot of lessons out of that.
But even with that, it's just to make kids, like, not create the disposition where I hate books and books are stupid and only cause me suffering. You teach it like, here, have this fun yay book that's good and actually well known for being a thing that people like and enjoy. Like, it makes sense. Just to sort of give them that, like, little bit, and because it's like there's people who are like, oh yeah, you know, I read like I get invested and immersed in the world, and like you can tell those are people who enjoyed books from being as like a little kid.
Yeah.
I read a book.
The thing is, like, you have to get into the right thing at the right time to get into to like anything. I think that's
fair,
just
but
a necessity.
There's some things that just work. If you're a kid, some things will just kind of work pretty well, I think. But it's just like if I read a book, I don't get immersed in it. I can't just I don't like transport to another world and have other lives, and some people do. It's like I have a cool experience. It's like cool experience. It's like lots of interesting like thoughts and ideas, and that's what I enjoy. I don't get the full like 9 yards that some people do. 'Cause you know, it wasn't until freaking 10th or 11th, I think was it 11th grade? No, it was 10th grade that I actually like found the first book that I enjoyed and like had a world-shattering revelation that books can be good. Like it really confused me for a while. I was like, wow, so much is different. I can't believe this is the truth. A book can be good. But like, yeah. I don't know. I didn't like a lot of the books. I hated them. They weren't fun.
Nice.
They were just like, oh, look, learn about symbolism, and it's just like, oh, the characters suck, but they're symbolic, so it's like you should like it. It's like I don't care that the guy sits in a taxi and asks about where the ducks are. It's the fucking winter, dumbass. I don't care that it's symbolic. Stop being a dumbass. Stop being like a rude and a jerk. I don't like you, Holden Caulfield. Fuck you, Catcher in the Rye. You're a bad book.
It's not a good book.
You suck. I hate you. You're not likable. It's like, ugh. I hate Catcher in the Rye. I don't know. There's just such a heavy like focus on like symbolism and things like that after a certain point where it's just like the stories take a hit. And the characters take a hit because they're so focused on like symbolism and everything has to have a meaning. That's like it just feels weird and like I don't like it. It's stupid. I don't know. There's definitely like that point in school that happened, and I don't know. I think that probably turned me a book. Books, man, very divisive.
Yeah. I feel like I felt that like I didn't. So the thing is with Catcher in the Rye is I didn't like it, so I just didn't read it for school. Even though we were supposed to, I just didn't because I hated it so much. Yeah. But like with like The Great Gatsby, that was not a fun time. But like the way our teacher like would describe all the symbolism and stuff, she was like so genuinely like really like, oh my god, this thing, oh my god, it's so symbolic of this thing, and it's, oh my god, it's so cool and it's symbolic. And I'm like, this would be the coolest class if I liked this book at all, and it wasn't just fucking rich people whining and nothing else. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Like, symbolism isn't enough to make me like something. Like, I have to like it first, and then the symbolism actually enhances the experience.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah, I have to... For me, it's like, I usually have to like a song before I'm going to enjoy the lyrics.
Yeah.
No, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh man, this is such a great song, the lyrics are amazing, but the song actually sucks.
Yeah.
It's never going to be like that. I'm going to be like, the song blows. I'm going to have to like enjoy the song before I actually I'm like, oh wow, the lyrics are cool. Oh wow, the meaning behind the lyrics are cool. Oh wow, this has enhanced it so much. Oh, I love it. It's freaking, it's like, it's never going to be like, oh man, I want to listen to this song because I learned that it's about how the band being really upset by their sound producer. It's like, it's like, oh wow, this is a cool song. Oh, that's what it's about. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's like, it's something that adds on to it. It's not like that's like, it's an hors d'oeuvre. What do you call it? Entrepreneur? No. No, I said hors d'oeuvre already. What was it called? Appetizer. I figured it out. It's an appetizer. Did it learn Psychic yet?
Yeah, it just did.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it learned Psychic yet. Like,
it just got to 45.
We'll do that after this happens.
Now we can use it and we'll take the XP share off and get this shit going faster.
Sam, I respect you a great deal. I enjoyed Clockwork Orange.
I respect you a great deal also.
I hate
Clockwork Orange is great. Macbeth and Hamlet and all of Shakespeare, I can't.
I hate Shakespeare.
Hamlet I liked the most, and still I don't like it that much.
Hamlet, I liked two characters, one of which was the best friend, whose name starts with an H, I assume, or an R or an E, and then there was it was Yorick or Yordrick or something like that, the freaking skull of the jester, who I only liked because I watched the movie and he was a really like creepy, scary guy. But even though he was really creepy and scary as like the Joker, like clown jester guy, he was still like he brought happiness to freaking like Hamlet. Yep, it brought happiness to him. No, it was Hamlet, not Macbeth. I'm really confused. It was like, oh man, that made me actually like the character, even though in the book he I don't even remember a single word. I just know that he holds a skull in the play. I don't remember what actually happens in like the novelization we read. which was actually probably just a play. I don't know. Ugh. I don't like Shakespeare.
He's not very fun.
Probably the worst was probably Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that was by far the worst.
I don't get it. It's such a bad book. It's so
not
bad. I keep calling it a book. It's a play. It's not meant to be a book. So maybe we're probably experiencing it the wrong way, but it sucks. I hate it. It's like, oh man, I want my love to Romeo and freaking want to die and be stupid and have fun. Have fun with that, you freaking dumb, stupid, dead person. That's what I say to all those couples who are in love or something. What do you buzz off? That's what I say. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why did we choose Jinx? This was a mistake.
No, it was not a mistake. I will defend this.
Jinx
is a good Pokemon. Jinx is a good Pokemon. They just have a shitty design.
That's the whole reason. It's stupid.
All right, let me look at what Jinx.
Don't like it.
What other moves does Jinx get that would be useful? Oh, Perish Song at 57. What? 16.
I don't know. With Shakespeare, I feel like just all the characters just odd and like
not much
unrelatable. They're just they're too over the top in too many ways. That's just like I just can't like get into them. I can't like feel for them. I just like they're just fake. They just feel too fake and. I hate the ending of Macbeth as well.
The ending of Macbeth is so stupid, and I thought it was gonna be cool, but then it wasn't, and I was upset.
Like I thought of a better like.
Literally, it was an assignment in our class to come up with a better ending to Macbeth.
But I can't wait to like wrap up the plot to make that freaking nonsense make. I hate it. I hate it so bad anime.
Bad anime.
But
would not recommend.
That's behind us now. I'm glad we don't have to go to school tomorrow and read freaking Macbeth. I'm very glad that
I'm so glad
those days are past us. Oh boy, they were rough. And they were tough, and they stung. But they weren't so bad because in high school we actually had some like great teachers.
We had good teachers.
We got lucky, and I think that's the whole reason I didn't like become a stupid idiot and like drop out and do pot and marijuana behind the dumpster. Just because of the teachers, literally because I just wanted to like not like somewhat to show off to them, but also be like someone's paying attention and cares. Like even though I was not like an amazing student, I never did anything like that. I always did really well on tests though because I paid like really good attention and I always like fed off of whenever they're like, wow, you did good, Tom. I'd feed off that like. Oh, feel my power!
I'm so powerful.
I'm so powerful. They don't even understand what they've done. I can now defeat them in armed combat.
So, I mean, you say that, but like, I would never answer shit in class. Just because, I mean, even then, like, I wouldn't even ask questions because I paid so much meticulous attention and like took notes and stuff. I mean, I was bad at taking notes just because like, the way I structured them, if I like missed a thing, I would just stop because like it wouldn't fit into the structure that I had, and I'm like, god damn it! Now I've lost the notes, so I'd pay even more attention after that. And I just absorbed so much information that I'd become a fucking god and ace every test, even though I didn't do homework.
Yeah, we had the same thing. We were very much alike, and
we're very alike, despite the fact that we think completely differently in most situations.
That's cool though.
We're like polar opposites, but the exact same. We're foils. Yeah. That's what it is.
We're foils, exactly. It works good. It's good stuff. Man. The thing about me though, I guess with taking notes, I think like even though I didn't even have to like review the notes. I think it was just writing it down for me was
Yeah,
enough.
it was just writing it. Like writing it down is the most important part. You don't even have to look at them afterwards. That's why I never studied, because I'm like, what the fuck is the point? I look at my notes and I'm like, I know this. I don't need to look at that. Unless there's like a specific formula I need to know, or like a number I have to memorize, and then I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll remember that. Let me memorize that real quick. Oop, it's in my mind mind bank, my brain mind.
We went over this back when like Danny was here. Probably, I think it was like might have been like the one of the Dark Souls series or something. I brought this. Like I have this weird like, not like moralistic or puristic, type thing, but I have like this like pride related to studying, where it's like I didn't even want to study because I wanted to just prove my actual knowledge, as opposed to my like memory. Like if someone gave me
I just didn't fucking care.
If someone did a pop test or pop quiz, like I'd be fine because I didn't study, because I didn't have to, because I just like was so dedicated to everything. I had it down pat. It was like, I think that's the difference between knowledge and memory, which is studying, I guess. Knowledge and studying.
This thing also has Aurora Beam. Fuck, I don't want to deal with Aurora Beam. It's so scary. I hate artillery. Why is artillery scary? I don't like it.
This time of year. Steamed hams. Never mind.
You like cut out most of that.
It was steamed hams. Okay. I was saying Aurora Beam instead of Aurora Borealis.
Okay.
You missed nothing. Yeah. The thing is, like, also, you say like studying was useful for math. Literally, for me, math was 100% based on the teacher. When I had a good teacher, I had an A+.
100%.
If I had like a teacher that didn't like notice me or didn't pay attention to me, like I didn't get the recognition, like the fuel and like encouragement I needed, I just wouldn't do very good in that class. Like trigonometry.
Trigonometry. Also another thing, like the only two classes that I ever did homework for were math and science. Those were the two things, because that's just building up mileage of like knowing how to do the things, knowing how to do the problems, and it's not just like, oh, write an essay about how you feel about the fucking King Canute.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Like, if there's room for interpretation, I will take that as means to sit there and think about it forever. Yeah. If it's just like a formula that I can just calculate, then I'll be like, yeah, done. It's over.
There's no room to dilly or dally.
So I think like it was partially the teacher, and also like the homework that I had to do for the math is like were like the key to success in those classes.
It was just like, if the teacher was good, math was actually just genuinely fun. Like,
I thought math was fun even when the teacher was like not amazing.
If the teacher didn't give me like it was actually funny. Like, I remember I was in like, it was trigonometry. Like, the teacher wasn't there one day, and there was this like substitute teacher who came in, and he was like, he had just finished college, so he was like, he came in and we were like, oh man, we're doing like solving this like thing, and he was like, well, let me show you how you could do this in a completely different way. If you use like, what is it, algorithms and like vertices and all this like different things that we have literally never learned. We have no clue how to do this. He's like drawing like all these like diagrams on the board, and it's like it's college level stuff. He even was like, this is college level stuff.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to. It's not
don't need to know that.
We're not going to need to know it. It was probably. I was like smiling through that whole thing. I was taking great notes because it was just like, I don't know, maybe it was the passion of him. Maybe it was the fact that it was like, I'm learning something I don't have to know, and that's my favorite kind of stuff to learn. Maybe it's something like that. But it was like, I enjoyed that so much, and literally, I passed my sister in the hallway. I was like, I think I just had like the most fun in that class. It was an amazing time. The teacher just freaking like taught us about like freaking, I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even know what it was.
I don't even know what I just learned, but it was cool.
It was such a great time. I enjoyed it, and she like actually told him, and he was really happy, and that made me. But I never saw him again in my like.
You never saw him again in your fucking life.
I think he's dead. I'll be honest. But it was like, It was such a magical experience. I don't know. There's something about this is cool. It was like, I don't know. It's because it's just some things. It's just like, oh yeah, you just have to have like a good, and math is just like an amazing experience. It's fantastic. If you just have a bad teacher, math is going to be like the rest of trigonometry with the actual normal teacher was like, this sucks. But then I went to the next year and it was like algebra 2 and it was like, this is the best experience of my life.
I'm having fun doing math. Dude, algebra 2 was sick.
We were like,
we were in the same class for that one.
We were like
competing to be the fucking teacher pet. It was fucking crazy.
We were the top class.
We hit the top of the class like day one and did not go down once.
We were like the smart ones, and then like he picked us out. He was like, oh yeah. He got our number, and we were like, oh yeah, this is easy. We were like finishing tests like a day before literally the entire other students did. They had to bring it home for homework. We were like, we finished it with time to spare. I'm now gonna go on my calculator and make graphs and do funny things. I'm gonna make a football out of with my graphing calculator. Ooh.
I would just sit there and fucking draw shit, and I'd be like, yeah, dude.
It was great. When you have a great teacher, everything it's so much fun. Ah man, college sucked because I didn't have any good teachers.
Yeah.
I did not get any like I think positive like affirmation, affirmative action.
Affirmation. Positive affirmation.
I have no idea.
That's what you're looking
I think
for.
it was maybe having a stroke, so I don't even know. But yeah, I think it's like things like that. It's like, oh man, I just like couldn't get into it too easy. I'm freaking like in high school, we just had some great teachers because of that. It was like, oh man, that's easy. I could do this for days. I don't know. There's something magical about it. But then, you know, we also had some bad teachers who was like, well, English is like a drag and sucks for reading all these bad books, and I'm not happy because they're like, oh wow, your sister is so smart and clever. Wow. It's like, what about me? I'm trying.
Oh, I should have. Damn it. Never mind. Well,
you should have? What? What's going on?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. It was just something I wanted to do. But the moment's passed.
I'm sorry.
I have to wait for another Altaria.
Okay, fair enough. But freaking...
also, but before we get back to our conversation, I'd just like to say I'm sorry, Pickles, that you are dying. It sucks.
Yeah.
Let's get some moral support in the chat. Anyway, ice beam time. Foo-woo-woo. Ting 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 ting. Beautiful.
I was really hoping it wouldn't kill it. There's been a thing going on between you and Disco like all week that's just been ice beam. Ting 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 ting. TikTok. Like I'm like what? Why is this a thing?
Okay, so
what is your fascination with ice beams?
So he posted just a thing in Discord that was it was just like a meme, like it was just a sound effect like of ice beam, like an onomatopoeia. It was foo woo woo ting ting ting. Funny ice beam, you know? And I was like, no, stop. This is terrifying. Because, like, I've had so many playthroughs of Pokemon where Ice Beam just destroys me because I always have a Pokemon that's quad weak to ice, and it sucks. Like, I've used a Garchomp, I've used a Flygon, this playthrough I've been using Altaria, and it's like every time I hear that sound effect, I'm like, oh god, I see the word Ice Beam, like, oh my god, I'm dead, oh no. So I just associate Ice Beam with, like, fucking dying. It's actually terrifying.
It's been just going back and forth.
It has been going back and forth. I apologize that you've been out of the loop for so long.
It's like these people are ridiculous. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. What was
I'm very for going being the butt of a joke if I find it funny. I've been really on this. So. Because I think it's hilarious. Anyway, as you were saying.
We also have like, one of the things that pissed me off a lot was once I learned books were cool, I really wanted to show off and have the English teachers notice me and be like, wow, Tom's actually kind of cool and popular. Wow, he's a cool kid in school. Dates all the cheerleaders. But like, they're always like, wow, his sister is so cool and such a great writer. She's so creative and smart and wow, how's she doing? And it's like, what about me? It's like,
what about me?
she didn't do her like speech. Well, she could freaking it's a week late. She could just record it by herself instead of having to stand up in front of the whole class like I do my. She could just record it on her freaking laptop and send it to her without having any like social like.
I mean, to be fair, I did the same thing. Like, we both went to the same teacher that day, and we were like, "Yeah, can we just record our shit and send it in?"
It's not.
And they were like,
fair.
"Yeah, that's cool."
I wrote a beautiful essay, but it was because it was a speech. It was always going to be bad because I can't do a speech. It's like you guys just had like the walk. It was like, why did they favor my sister so much? It wasn't until like the last year that I had like our 12th grade like English teacher who like adored me because literally I was like Jesus imagery to her, where I was like the only boy in the like, I think 3 or 4 girls in the class, and they were all like pretty respectful, pretty like good. It was her biggest class. It was like almost 40 kids, I think. Like it was it was like way too many. I was like one of the only like 2 or 3 like good behaving boys who didn't just cause like chaos and scream or just do random shit. I remember one day, I think it was during a lockdown drill, she was so pissed at us because kids were just like, they're being bad at the lockdown drill. They weren't like, not shutting up, and they weren't like, hiding basically. So she just like got up and just like actually slammed her head against the whiteboard. And then like everyone shut up for a moment, like, holy shit, did she just slam her head against the whiteboard? And then after about a minute, everyone just went back to like talking. I'm back to talking again, I'm at full volume. Like they mumbled for a sec. It's like they did not care. It's still like I was like this like beacon of hope and like prosperity in that class. I think is why she loved me so much. But it was great because it was like, wow, I feel this is what I've always wanted to be noticed and adored and appreciated. It was so I did like really, really well in that class. I love that teacher. It was such a great experience, and I was so happy, and I had so much fun. Like she was like, Tom, read things because you have a voice, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And it was like, there was also funny things where there's one kid in the school who, he's a guy who ended up because he has a weird like fascination type thing. We'll say his name's Miguel. For anonymity.
What? Miguel.
You're not gonna.
I'm not gonna figure
You'll
out who
figure
it
out
is.
when I say like this.
Okay.
He actually went up to our pal and in his yearbook, basically took it and drew a thing of him taking me to a thing we had. I think it was GC.
Okay.
It was very funny because I was not. GC is a thing where they all like go to like a golf course and drink and whatnot and party. I didn't want to go because I'm not a drinker, I'm not a partier. But he was like, I'm gonna go pick you up at your house. And since that didn't happen, it became like a running thing that he was like, he's gonna bring me somewhere. Like, and then he at the last day, like he goes to my friend's notebook, he writes and is like, hey, he writes this thing about me in there. He draws a little picture of him and me, like, going to GC, and it says let go. Because he meant to say let's go. It was the funniest fucking thing. It was like the perfect way to end that whole like section of life.
That whole character arc,
It was perfect. It was beautiful. But she noticed something. Whenever we were working together, he would not be like loud and obnoxious. He would like pay attention, like he was trying to like show off for me. Like he was really trying for me. Like she actually like pointed that out. Like whenever she paired us together, he would be like studious and like very good, as if he were trying to, or as if he was like trying to like keep up or something like that. Like he was he wanted me to be impressed. And so like I don't know, maybe it was also on that level. She was like that kid, he's great. And then also when we read Lord of the Flies, I was deemed Simon, which is actual Jesus imagery. I'm just
actual
gonna say.
Jesus imagery.
I mean, I am, no spoilers. I don't make it out too well in that book, but yeah, what you got, you don't get upset. But it's like, man, it was such a great, I love. There's so many teachers. I'm like, oh man, what a great people. Oh, they're so, man. High school.
Oh, thank fuck there's Chanseys in this cave. Otherwise, this would take so much longer.
By the way, I know these stories go on a little bit too long for any really investor in my like, oh wow, look, my teacher, they love him, he's so funny, But man, School, when you get like a cool person, it's like, it's completely different from the way that it like, I don't know, the way that it's supposed to feel by, you know, cartoons and movies where it's all bad, bland.
Yeah.
If you get like the right things, if you read like a good book, it changes everything. Suddenly it's like, oh wow, books can be amazing. You get a good teacher, it's like, oh my god, math can be fun and great. It's freaking mind-boggling and blowing. You can't, you're just like, what do you mean math is fun? What do you mean solving for K is the best time I've had in 3 years? Well, yeah, it just is sometimes.
Okay. I don't... Aurora Beam, I don't think will kill unless it crits.
I really hope it doesn't kill unless it crits.
I know, I'm just... that's just what I'm thinking right now.
Are you thinking what
I'm just thinking out loud, you know?
Let's hope. Do you think fire attack's gonna kill when it hits?
I don't think any of them have had a fire attack once.
I really just hope they don't, but I'd be like shocked and appalled if they did not, and just weren't using it. They have to have like at least Ember or something. I don't know, something. You know
I mean,
what
even if it's an Ember, I don't think that would kill. Because it's just a Growlithe.
I really hope not, but I don't know. Man, things are cool.
Yep.
So how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
By the way, I've been going on like a really like...
I know, you've been going on a long time,
real
but
strong
it's been pretty good.
Been going on a real strong tangent, though.
I feel like we've been bouncing off each other pretty well. I think we're in that flow state right now of like...
That's good, because I was like, I hope I haven't been like, not giving you a chance to say things, because I've been in too much of a tangent mode. Like, has there been anything like, I just like, brushed over that you wanted to say?
Not particularly. I guess I could talk about essays, but like, I don't know if that's even
interesting. You want to write an essay? That's what I say?
Yeah, it's what I say all the time. Time to write an essay.
I don't know. What's your?
I don't know. Actually, it's not even that interesting. Never mind. It's basically just like essays are the worst. I take too long on the first sentence, and that is why I can never finish them or do anything with them. I swear I had more to say about them when I actually wrote that down as a topic, but I don't.
I mean, I was taught a trick that I didn't always use. Was just like, just don't write the first, or just write a first sentence and then just go off of that and then come back to it later.
Like I know that's true, but like I was someone who never wrote rough drafts ever. Like I would have the entire essay completely planned out in my head. As soon as I got that first sentence, the entire thing was done immediately.
Yeah.
But like, if I can't get that first sentence, it won't get done.
For me, what I would do is, I would not start with the first paragraph. I'd start with like the second or third.
The thing
paragraph.
is, like, I can't, I just can't do that for some reason. Like, everything needs to, because like the way I write essays, every sentence has to flow into the next one, like absolutely perfectly. It needs to be worded in a very specific way so that it means exactly what I mean it to say.
Well, that I completely understand.
If it doesn't meet those criteria, it is therefore not good enough to hand in, which is way too high of standards for fucking high school English.
I mean, yeah, that's something I could talk about a little bit. But before I say that, I was gonna say that, you know, with essay, for me, like, I would just, start with like paragraph 3 or something, or 2 or 3. And then I just work around there and be like, as I was writing 3, I'd be like, oh, this is also an idea that sort of relates. That'll be, paragraph 2. Or, it wasn't as good. Now I'll switch the order. This is paragraph 2, that one's going to be 3. I'd always have it sort of in descending order, whereas the best one came first, the worst one, or the shortest one typically was last.
No, I always had like I've always had like a set order. Also, just mostly, I think part of it was because we had to handwrite a lot of essays in high school. So like, and because I wouldn't do a rough draft, I would have to figure out how everything worked up and lined up perfectly before I even started. And sometimes I just would not write anything in an entire class period. I would just sit there looking at a blank page and be like, well, yep. Yeah. But like to an outside observer, that looks like I'm being lazy and not doing anything. But like my fucking brain in my head, I'm blasting on all cylinders, fucking going balls to the wall, all over the place, trying to figure out how to fucking get this thing started.
Yeah, I actually have a story of that where, again back to 12th grade English class. We were given like a thing, and there was a guy who came in to watch and look at the teachers and how the teachers are doing. I'm probably for like a student teacher, not student teacher, but like a side secondary teacher, like
Yeah,
them,
I know what you're talking.
who also are in the classroom but aren't the actual teacher. And he at some point, I don't know what the context was, but she told me this, that I'd been I was just sort of sitting there for like 20-30 minutes and not doing anything, because I was just like thinking like, I don't know, maybe I want to do this, like I could do this, but I can't say as much for it. I don't know if I could do it, but this one I could say a lot more for, but I'm not really passionate about it, so it's not going to turn out as well. And so I was just sort of like sitting there for like 20-30 minutes, just being like, pondering, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then he noticed me, and he brought up to them, and I remember she, like the teacher, the one who loved me, she was like, he's a genius. he does it takes him a little bit to start, but once he starts, like he's gonna write a masterpiece. He's gonna go. I was like, oh my god, I love her so much. But yeah, it's like I had the same type of thing, literally the exact same thing, even a story to go along. Again, we're just like freaking foils. This is all. It's ridiculous.
It's actually ludicrous. Just how it's like we're not even real people, and we were just written to be like this. It's honestly a wonder that we met in the first place. Because like we just happened to have sat next to each other in fucking in like 6th grade history class, and I both liked Dragon Ball Z and started talking about it, and we're like, well.
There was another level to it, in that like the principal had actually mistaken me for you.
Yeah, also that like we were basically just doppelgangers in middle school.
Yeah, it was like, hey Ivy, I was like, huh? What are you talking about? I'm not Ivy. Huh?
That's so
and then it was like, this is the Ivy they were talking about. Oh, nice to meet you. And then like it just like. No, we struck it right off the bat. It's just like we immediately connected for whatever reason, even though we're both like shy people. Somehow we just like struck it off and just like connected like really quick. And now we're
immediate friendship.
Yeah, like pretty cool. It was awesome.
It was pretty sick.
No, yeah, freaking like. Oh, what was it? I was gonna say something else. No, I remember what I was gonna say. It was actually going back to the aspect of something else I have to say. I have a thing where I have like, I probably it's back to like pride and stuff like that, where it's just like, this essay's not good enough. I can't hand it in. If I don't hand it in, and this is bad advice, literally do not put in I'm a horrible model. Please don't listen to me. And take this as like an actual like thing to think about and take as a thought in your own head. I'd be like, if I don't hand this in, they won't know that I couldn't handle it and failed. So I just won't hand it in. I finished the essay, I just won't hand it in. Because I don't want them to know that I couldn't handle it and write a good essay. I'd get it back and be like, oh, it was like 2 weeks late. It was still like a 73. Apparently, according to them, it's pretty good. But to me, I'm just like, I just have this really high standard for myself and be like, essays were the worst thing. It's like, I finished the essay. But it'd take me a week of my mother yelling at me to actually hand in my essay for me to actually like hand it in. So it'd be like, I have this really high, I guess, like this really like proud thing is, it's not good enough. I can't do it. And if I finished the essay, I wasn't gonna rewrite it. I wasn't gonna like. It's like it's done. I'm not gonna go back to it. It's just like. I had to have like somewhat basically. I had to be basically like forced to by being yelled at.
Yeah,
to
also like rewriting essays. Like whenever I'd be told, hey, you should like that's part of why I never understood rough drafts, is because like I'd write everything down and be like that just is the essay.
Exactly, because if you come back to it later, you have a slightly different headspace, and if you're like, oh wait, that doesn't sound as good, you then try and fix it. It then actually throws it off. It's like, oh, I fixed this one sentence, but I only fixed the sentence. It now doesn't flow with the rest of the paragraph. I now have to change like the previous sentence and the sentence that comes after it now that I've done that. And I've changed the previous sentence. It throws like the one that comes after this one off a little bit. I have to now change that because I changed very slight emphasis because English has like a million different words that all mean the same thing, but slightly differently. So now I've changed the emphasis a little bit. I have to change the latter paragraph again.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I hate coming back and like editing. I always want to do it in one like fell swoop.
Fell swoop. Yeah.
Like I got to do that, or else it's just gonna it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna become worse if I try and
fall apart of
come
the
back to it.
scenes.
Yeah. It's gonna start being like awkward and like, oh, the tone keeps like sort of changing and shifting. It's like, oh, these sentences fit together really well, but then just sort of like break apart. They sort of stand out from like the rest of the paragraph for some reason because they're written later and just sort of crammed in there when I had a different like headspace, different.
I think also like part of it was fucking quotes. I could never figure out where to put them because like I know the examples that I want to use, but like putting the quote actually into the actually trying to fit in the quote into a paragraph makes no sense to me. I don't know how anyone can do it. It just like breaks the flow of reading it because like it's like and then in this, like you can see in this scene they say this and it's like blah, 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 and it's like why would I put that there?
Yeah.
But like they want you to put that there. That's literally the point of the assignment. It's just to prove that you fucking read the thing. Is that you understood what you read.
Yeah, no. But like it's just I agree as well. It's like, I don't know. There's just some things like just not gonna work. Also, how long have we been going?
We've been going an hour and 24 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good.
Too bad. Because I'm just like looking at the levels and how to go before we can actually.
I think I'm just gonna. I might just stop
4.
everything at 55. I'm gonna see where we are at that point.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. They're like, we have to fight them at some point.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take time, you know.
They are going to take time because I'm gonna fucking meticulously choose everything.
With any luck, they're gonna take time. It's not just gonna blow back on us immediately, and we.
Yeah.
Freaking like Sydney.
I mean, we could get lucky and they just get randomized to like shitty teams, and we didn't have, and this was all for nothing. They just all have oddages, and then I just fucking sweep with fucking Arcanine.
It's just a freaking cakewalk. Who knows? What
Who is to say?
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, school. School's for fools.
School is for fools.
Still, it can be pretty cool. You know.
Yeah, school is cool, but it's for fools.
Yeah. Also, Ivy, I just remembered a weird thing, and this is something that I don't know how to bring this up well. Bullying didn't really exist in our schools.
Okay, that was a weird thing, cause like
TV had prepared me with
for so much bullying, and none of it happened.
Yeah, literally.
But also like the fucking like bullying seminars that we would have sometimes, and they'd be like, don't do these things, and I'm like, this happened like a few times in like elementary school, and like never again after that. Because like in elementary school, I got picked on all the time because I was the new kid and nobody liked me for like 4 years there until we moved to middle school, and then in middle school everyone was just like, yeah, you're fucking cool, yeah. They just didn't fucking care about me at all anymore, and I'm like, what? This makes no sense. It made no sense to me because like I just expected bullying, because like at any given time I expected bullying but did not receive it, and so it made like social interactions very confusing.
Like for me, like, well, I guess in our school we had this weird like sideways diagonal version of bullying where the rude, mean bully kids who were the jocks and real big and tough would take the kid who was dumb and kind of like who wasn't as like quick as the others, and they'd be like, wow, you're really cool. Oh man, you're so funny.
Yeah, like
you're friends. Come on, sit.
The bullying in our school was just being really good friends with people that no one particularly liked.
Yeah, they didn't
that
actually
was the
like
bully.
Him. Like, they'd laugh about him behind his back, but in front of him, he genuinely had like some very nice, very good friends who like would hang out with and spend time with him. Be like, but they'd laugh about him behind his back. It was this weird like sideways equivalent of bullying that's just like, like, you know, it's shitty that they talk about him behind his back. It's kind of messed up, but it's like, this is like the luck. He hit the jackpot. Like,
but like because of that, I was always like wondering, like, does everyone secretly hate me behind my back at all times? Like, I became super self-conscious about that because I knew these were the same people that were bullying me in fucking friggin' elementary school, and they were just completely cool with me and would be like, yo, hey, cool. What's up, dude?
I was convinced that it went back and forth. Where like, I know they actually, after like once high school came, people actually liked me, but I know that like in middle school they sort of made like the fun, like they joked about me a little bit behind my back, but they'd be nice to me.
Yeah, I don't know, cool. like definitely the same. Yeah. It was, I think the same thing in middle school. Like it was just like sort of like mostly behind one's back and not very in your face. But then like. Yeah. But then, fucking in high school, everyone was just buddy at all times. It was the weirdest shit. And like, why? Like,
the jocks, the nerds, the stoners, the populars, freaking everyone was just like cool and like friendly with each other, and had like friends in multiple groups for the most. It was just like there's no issues with these things. But
because of it, our fucking grade was the most insufferable thing when we were in class, because everyone was talking at all times, and the teachers all hated us.
It's very true.
It was so bad.
I mean, let me just also say that I think I've probably mentioned it, that I was so afraid of bullying because of TV had prepared me. I thought TV was preparing me for it, so I was like, oh, bullying's gonna be freaking ridiculous and scary. I was afraid to tell people my name was Thomas. I was like convinced they were gonna be like, oh, his name's Thomas. His nickname is gonna be Tom Ass, and I was just like, I can't let this happen. This cannot be. I cannot give them the chance. My name is Tom. I would always tell people my name is Tom. That's the reason I tell people my name is Tom, not Thomas, even though I prefer my full name now. I'm just like, it's because that everyone calls me Tom, because I was just like so afraid of that, and it just became ingrained and instinctive. Like, I just stopped remembering the reason I was like, oh yeah, my name's Tom. I just remembered, yeah, my name's Tom. That's what I tell people. It was just like my go-to thing. But literally, I didn't get a nickname. Again, that was in like kindergarten, first grade that happened. I was like, can't tell people my name is Thomas. They'll call me Tom Ass. The nickname I got was T-Dog.
T-Dog, oh yeah, that was. You're right.
My nickname was T-Dog. It was like, yeah, T-Dog, woo. It was like, people they were like, yeah, woo, it's cool. Especially like in like 8th grade when my voice actually started to get deep. People are like, whoa, yo, dude, you're cool.
Yo, just say words, please. Yeah, your voice is so cool, dude.
The new kids would always like gravitate to me. They'd be like, dude, you have such a cool voice. Wow. Like, you know, they'd end up being like the jocks and like popular type kids usually, but they'd be like, oh man, you're so cool, dude. Your voice, oh, I love it. Dude, say a thing. I'd be like, hey, yo, what's up? Whatever. Oh, I'm Tom. Also, I had this very like distinctive thing where it'd be like in class I'd be like this, and in school I'd talk very slow, much deeper, and more like methodically like this. When I was with my friends, I'd be much faster and like I'd talk like this. I'd be like, you know, ridiculous and off the wall. Like, I had very different things. So my voice was even a little deeper because I was talking slower and stuff like that when I was actually in school, like, you know, like that. But now, like, this is the way I'm pretty comfortable, like, but my voice was even a little bit deeper because I was doing that. But the people were just like, they loved my voice, and I think they actually started to just like me for that. But then, like, you know, high school came around, and everyone was just cool with each other. It was like, yeah, having buddy, it's all right. I think there was one person who ever got pantsed in the history of the gym classes, period. And that, you know, like that, it never happened again. It was like, oh yeah, we don't pants people, you know, you don't do it. It's like, I'm sorry. You know, the person like owned up. They were like, I'm
the one that did it. I'm not gonna do that.
You were the one who did it?
What? No. I was finishing a sentence because you keep cutting out at like weird times, and I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know, I'll just pop in and finish your sentence for you.
I thought you said you were the one who did it.
No, I was not the one who did it.
You were the one who pantsed someone.
No, I was saying as if like as you were saying, oh yeah, like this person owned up to it, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm the one who did it, I'm that, and that, like that sort of spiel, like they gave that sort of spiel is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we have such a fragmented fucking way of communicating right now that we can't actually fucking speak about things.
Someday I'll have Ethernet instead of internet, and then I'll be so fast.
Oh my god, it'll be so fast. You won't be cutting out constantly, dude.
It'll be so cool and popular, and I'll date all the cheerleaders.
So many fucking cheerleaders, dude. They're gonna be
It was
just like
also,
climbing.
it was also weird. There's a certain, because we always hung out, together and all. There's a certain point around like 6th grade or something like that, where we just started to become like popular. Like, people just start coming up, and be like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And we didn't like it.
We did not like it. No, it was weird.
We did like, there'd be like girls like, "Oh, dude, nice socks. Wow, that's so cool." I'd be like, "Okay,
Cool.
leave us alone." I definitely wouldn't say anything because I couldn't be rude. But it's like people actually started being like, "Hey, dude, you guys are cool. Be your friends. Wow." It was like, dude, sit with us. And be like,
for me. I mean, like some of them, like
we were.
like I'd be like, yeah, sure, we're cool, we're buds. We homies, you know. Like we only
like,
talk like in class and never
it was basically like a
any other.
Japanese harem anime though. The girls were just like popping on lockers like, "Dude, how you guys doing?" Like, "Oh wow, you cool. Wow, look at your socks." Is like we'd be like, "Whatever, babes. I only date the cheerleaders."
But we didn't. We didn't date any of them.
Oh, I'm so buff.
We did literally no one.
Look how cool. Oh, I'm gonna lift the bleachers. Oh, look at that. Oh, easy peasy. It was that easy for you. I didn't care about a single one of them. It's not.
I didn't get a fucking shit about any one of those people.
Yeah.
Parish song. I forgot that Altaria learned that. Should I get her to sing for that? The dragon dance.
It's up to you.
Disco, are you still here? I need help.
Disco.
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 We need advice.
I need Pokemon related advice, please. Parish song bad? It kills them in like 3 turns though. How is that not bad? I mean, how is that bad?
Oh, by the way, I was so invested in the conversation, I didn't even look at chat. This is like a treasure trove of mine right now.
Yeah, this has been great. Is Parish song really that bad? Like, should I just not learn it?
Oh, Ivy, did you know that in Alabama, instead of, or I think it's Louisiana, but it might be Alabama, instead of having counties, they have parishes.
Cool.
Yeah, they're the only state that doesn't have counties.
That's pretty cool.
Because they just call parishes.
It kills you too? Oh.
Well, I assume
Oh.
it kills any Pokemon that hears it. So I assumed as much. I was gonna make a joke that,
okay,
what, is she freaking deaf or something? Haha.
Okay, I didn't know it did that. I thought it only killed the opponent.
I was just like, it's called Parish Song. I don't want to have it. I feel like it's just bad juju.
It's just bad luck. Just bad juju.
You're just asking for something to happen. Like, it's like, freaking murder dance. It's like manslaughter dance. Second degree murder dance. It's like, you're asking for something bad to happen, even if it's a good move. I don't know. I feel like you're encouraging dark things.
Yeah.
The dark clouds above. How are you doing, Ivy?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
I think we've been kind of on fire. I'm worried we're gonna lose the fire like immediately.
Well, that's the thing.
Like at any given moment.
You just need a good topic, and it's just like, if you can like spark it and go somewhere. School is a treasure trove.
School is a treasure trove. You could just talk about school forever.
Everyone has like memories and things that happened at school. All these things that you thought about, realized, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Because you learned symbolism in English class. You were able to apply it to your own life and be like, this is the point in life, and where I was shown a book and I learned that it could be so good. You figure out like symbolism and can apply it to your own life, even though that was not symbolism. That I actually just gave an example. That was just a literal like, this happened and then that happened. It was just cause and effect.
It was just a cause
and effect. It was not symbolism whatsoever. But like, everyone has so much that happened at school. So many like memories and something like, oh wow, and then that happened, and the freaking guy, and then there was Miguel, and he was my friend, and Paul took your money and got me lunch, and it was great. it's just like you could just, if there's a treasure trove, you could just go on. I feel like everyone has that as well. Everyone had to go through school, at least for the most part. Some people are home.
Some people are strange.
But I mean, they probably also like.
They probably have like
have
interesting
attitude.
stories to do with that.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Well, what's bullying like at home school?
I think that's just domestic abuse at that point.
Yeah. Probably is, but yeah. I'm just like, yeah, it's just like everyone can like go on and be like, oh wow. Then I had a math class as well. Oh god. You know, and it's like it's the most relatable thing, I feel, next to having eyebrows. It's the second next thing that makes you like able to relate to someone.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Playing Pokemon. Got a critical hit on the Solitaire. Now they're dead.
Nice.
Now I grew to level 51. We're getting close. This is end game.
I know.
It's been
Also,
end game for a while, but like it's slowly getting closer. It's almost Elite Four time.
I've been like, we've just been like grinding this whole time.
We have. It's
Like,
been an hour and 40
God.
minutes of just non-stop grinding.
Kudos to anyone who's actually, you know, held out through all of this.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh boy. This is how many Pokemon do we have left to get up to 55?
Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad, and I think, like, friggin' Jinx won't take as long because they can just destroy everything here. What sucks about friggin' Growly is that there's a ton of shit that resists it, so it just takes slightly longer.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's why with Pokemon, my whole thing was, I don't have any like buffing moves or you know, debuffing to enemy moves. I just have like 4 attacks of like different types.
Yeah.
And like space it out with my team so that I have the most type coverage. I could do the most like super effectives.
I mean that is sort of how I've built a team. I just have like one, like that's usually how I do teams. I just have like 1 or 2 boost moves or like a move for a specific situation, something like that.
Yeah.
Like just in case.
I'm still newbie to like adding a move to your team that just doesn't do damage. It just feels like weird and like I don't know when I'm ever gonna use this Psych Up. Why would I use that instead of just doing Psychic twice? You know.
Well, Psych Up is bad. Well, the thing is, like you say that, but like really the main purpose is like it does take 2 moves. Like when you think about it in terms of one Pokemon, yes, it does take 2 moves to kill them either way.
It's
but
delayed
when you're
gratification.
when you're fighting like a team of Pokemon and you use it, then you can just like go through the entire team and just one shot each one back to back to back.
But I don't think with strategy. I'm just like, I have a team as well. This Pokemon faints, the next one goes out. It's just that easy.
Well, the thing is, we've also this is a Nuzlocke, so we've turned off the fucking
Very different
switch
in that way. Yes.
Yeah, so like the dynamic totally shifts.
Yeah. It is different. Like that's very fair. I don't know. Stupid Nuzlocke.
Fuck
Dumb,
Nuzlocks,
dumb.
they're the worst. Don't do them ever.
Yeah.
I'm never doing this again.
This Nuzlocke
This
is
is actually
almost
one of the
as
worst
stupid as our
experiences I've ever
Nuzleaf.
had in Pokemon. I just want to play the normal game. That's why I've just been playing like I've just been playing other Pokemon games non-stop, just because like I want to play Pokemon as as I see fit, not by these stupid archaic rules that just make it a slog to get through.
That's why.
And don't add any meaningful challenge. They just make it like more annoying.
Yeah. It just it tangles the heartstrings, but it's like, you know, whatever. I don't know. That's why I've been like, you know,
Like this
outspoken
was
about,
definitely
like, I'd be
designed
willing
by people
to
who
just
were
play it.
like I feel like this must have been designed by like streamers who were like, oh yeah, like this will get like the audience will be emotionally invested as well as me,
Well,
and therefore
I'm
it's
sure-
more incentive to do better and win, you know.
It probably happened the way, like, a guy created, it's like, oh, it's so challenging and difficult, and then streamers did it, was like, oh wow, this, you know, creates like, you know, a ton. it was probably YouTubers, probably before streamers, but like they're like, oh wow, this creates a lot of like investment. People are like really interested, like it's really good for that, and that's probably why it's as popular as it is.
Yeah.
Because it got the attention, because it was a very useful tool for YouTubers.
It's
and,
really
did
like
lots of Pokemon.
honestly, it's not
very good thing.
fun so much as it's just useful for views. Like that's really all it serves. The only purpose that it serves.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. That's why I'm like, I'd be totally willing to just play Emerald again after this, but with no,
no strings attached.
No strings attached, no bells and whistles, just the regular, real deal stuff. We take it slow at our pace, and we just freaking go fast if we want to go fast. We go slow if we want to, and we don't have to like worry and like panic and be like super focused on like everything that's going on. It's a bit more lax. We could just sort of like
we could be like, oh my fucking, oh no, they did ice beam. Oh no, I'm dead.
We could just be like, oh wow, look at that like character sprite. How freaking funny!
And we can like build an actual team, and I can actually get invested in using all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like the team we have, like I'm pretty invested in. I like a lot of the Pokemon we're using. It's just that like we've had to throw away Pokemon that I was really genuinely interested in using, and I'm just so upset by that. That it's like, no, I hate this. I'm never doing this again. These were Pokemon that I wanted to use, and now I can't because of the rules of this fucking heinous challenge created by villains.
It's like everything I love and actually learned and emotionally grow alongside and invest with just, dies. Everything I'm like, I'm willing to give this a chance. It dies. It's like, I don't care about the things we have. I didn't choose them. I wasn't interested in them. The things I was interested in always just ended up having a horrible, they just never had a chance for some reason. And so it's just like, well, I don't care about like half the team. Like, the ones I did end up caring about, as been said,
a lot of them died early on, as well as your investment in the entirety in our victory.
There's certain moments where it's like, oh, let's give Dolly a try. I'd love to see a clay doll. Too fucking bad. It died 5 minutes later. Squizzle has a funny name. Let's do Squizzle. It died 5 minutes later.
It's just this constant cycle of fucking death and remorse.
It's like, come on. Come on. It's like, then you take something, we literally named the race to explain our disdain, to establish that we'd never use this on the team, because we don't, by giving it this bad name, it's even further reason for us not to put it on the team and actually use and acknowledge it.
But because of the situation that we've been put in, like, we kind of have to use it now because it's the best thing we have.
Now we have this stupid rinky-dink thing, this freaking racist thingamabob. It was like, I never wanted to get involved, I've never wanted to get invested, and I'm specifically spiteful toward our team, and I have to deal with it. It's so ridiculous. I don't get it, and I don't get why this is fun. Why people...
Why does anyone... Like, why people do this for fun is beyond me, to...
I mean, the randomizer is actually kind of a fun,
randomizer has been the most fun part about it, because, like...
Because, like, I'd never think of having a team that has an Altaria, or, like, a freaking thingamabob. I'd never think about doing that, but because it stumbled into me, into my... Like, wow, this is gonna be cool, this is gonna be interesting. Like, I've never done that before. This will be a new experience, a completely different and unique team against something different I'm not expecting. It's cool. But, like, there's all these other bells and whistles, or it's just like Moemon. Pokemon's designs, and if they look ugly, I don't like them, and I'm spiteful towards them. And then, the Nuzlocke,
and then we're forced to use them.
Yeah, where it's like, we're now forced to deal with them, to be with them, and I don't like them, I don't want to be in the same room. But it's like, well, too bad, you gotta do it. I don't want to get invested, because also it's just gonna die.
I think I'm getting rid of Mean Look for Body Slam, but like, it's not gonna do any damage.
But I really like Mean Girls, so I really would hope you'd leave Mean Look, because it's I kind of like it.
Okay, I'll leave it for that reason alone.
It was a joke, but
That's
If you
good enough
want
for me.
look,
The less
we'll
decisions I have to make by myself, the better.
We'll keep mean look.
You just...
Okay, cool.
We've kept mean look. I'm sorry, Disco. You were too late.
Oh boy. The Nuzlocke originated as a webcomic. Yeah, wow.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, apparently so. As says the chat, news to me, but fair enough. Yeah, I can imagine. It would, you know... Didn't translate. I mean, it translates pretty well as a viewing experience.
Is like one of my favorite YouTube series is freaking Ben Saint's Nuzlocke series. Like those are great because he puts a lot of effort into like the editing and making it like an interesting narrative experience. Like it's more than just a playthrough of a game with parameters, which is why it's so good.
Fair enough. But I don't know. Like, I think it's probably like a pretty good viewing experience, you know, in general.
It's a really good viewing experience. I loved watching those.
The playing experience.
Like I originally put them on to be like, oh yeah, this will be like a cool podcast. I'll just listen to Ben Saint talk, and then like I just got so invested in everything that was going on that I'm like, oh my god, this is great. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And also just his webcomic of Brunswick is great.
I was gonna make a note. It's
Brunswick is a classic. It will go down in the annals of history as one of the greatest webcomics ever made. It's only like one chapter, but it's great. It's too iconic.
Yeah, nonetheless, though, like Pokemon again, I really do genuinely love Emerald. I'm like, yeah, this is like cool and fun, but it's not like all these extra like things. I feel like just sort of hamper my like experience and my emotional like. Oh yeah, this is cool, and I want this, and I like all these extra bells and whistles just get in the way, I feel. I don't know. That's why I'm like, let's do like an actual just like
just a normal playthrough of Pokemon.
No, yeah, just like a nothing, just a regular thing, just everyone's seen it before, but it's like it works. It's good, you know. It doesn't need the bells and whistles. It does stand up for itself, I feel. That's like again, we definitely don't have to, and we don't have to do it next or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe just to like be
down the road.
To have like just that.
I definitely like to come back to Emerald, just because like it's a fun game.
Yeah, just have that pleasant taste put back in the mouth of like, yeah, Emerald's.
What a great game. I'm so sad it had to be ruined.
And then another thing, like I think back to like the Game Grumps playing Emerald, I was like, such a magical thing. I don't know, there's just something about that where I'm just like, man.
And I think back to like Chugga's Let's Play, and I'm like, yeah, what a great time.
I think of all these different things, and I'm like, man, I really want to have like just like the traditional thing back. I just want it to be normal again.
I just want the normal game.
I repent for my things. I'm sorry I said something. Oh boy. I'm trying to be like a character who's like, I said my mom was stupid and now she disappeared into the ether and mist because a wizard did something. And this is the part where like, I redeem myself by being like, I'm sorry. And he's like, you listen, here's your mother back. Good day. As happens.
You know. Just a day in the life of Tom.
Yeah. Just it, you know, you get used to it. You know, it's whatever. Oh boy. I'm looking, I'm paying attention again. I'm happy to see a 50.
Oh, we're getting there. We only have one Pokemon cruising left after this.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Forget.
No, I'm gonna have to do something.
I'm so
You're not
sad
gonna like.
that Jinx is just such a good Pokemon that I'm able to just fucking plow through everything, and I don't have to. I don't even have to care about type coverage or anything. I'm just like, oh my god, this thing is so fucking powerful. Like it just breezes through everything. Why couldn't we have had this the whole time?
At least something nice would have been.
Yeah.
Good. But this is not an occasion to have nice things. But I'm gonna do something you're not gonna like it, but it has to happen. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Talk for me.
Oh god. Oh no. This is such a precarious situation that he's putting me in. How am I supposed to cope? What am I to do? How am I to speak whilst Tom is away? How will I manage? Find out, right? You're finding out right now, damn it. I feel like this is a very. This is probably why, like, I get burnt out so fast on the fucking solo streams, and they end after like an hour or two, is just because like I feel the need to put words out at all times, because I'm so used to listening to fucking podcasts and shit that I'm like, there needs to be words at all times, that I can't stop. The train of thought cannot cease. There needs to be sounds coming out of my being expelled from my voice at all times. Expelled from my voice. like I don't even have time to think about like the words that I'm saying. They just need to be ejected from my body as soon as humanly possible. Fuck! Now my throat hurts. I need to take a drink of water. There's too much words in such a short span of time. Oh my fucking god! And also so bad at talking that I constantly trip and fumble and flounder all over my words at all times. I have a different water bottle this time because the other one kept spilling constantly. Fuck. There's a fucking chancey. I'm gonna use strength on it because it's very high special defense, but very low regular defense. Why does everything keep putting me to sleep?
Was that so hard to do?
You
to just commentate over what's going on? No.
You did that on purpose, damn it.
I actually did that absolutely for a second. I really need to go fine. I don't know. I like my tongue is like really, I don't know what happened to it. I think like I eat, you know, salt and vinegar chips regularly, but I had some last night. I think my tongue is still messed up from it, and so I'm constantly like drinking water. I'm like, oh my god, I can't make it. I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Normally, I'm a tough kid. I'm a cookie. I'll like hold it. I was like, nope. I'm drinking so much water.
The
like
thing is,
full like 2 bottles. Like this stream simply.
The thing is, I'm kind of weird in that I've trained myself to just not to like have the infinite bladder. I don't know how this happened, but like I just hated going to public restrooms so much that I would not the entire day I was at school.
No. Definitely, like, certain bodily functions of mine do definitely shut off in certain public situations, like if I'm on a bus.
I've literally only used the bathrooms at our school once. The entire 4 years that we went there.
That's nice.
And middle school, never went to those bathrooms. Never touched them. I don't even know what they look like.
For the best, really. Yeah, definitely. It's just one of those things, like, definitely my bodily functions, some of them definitely shut off in certain situations where, like, I'm on a bus. I don't have to go to the bathroom, even if I'm on that bus for 6 hours. Yeah. It will not be a problem for me. I will not be hungry, I'll not be thirsty.
It's like especially noticeable with, like, hunger. Like, I'll be doing something for, like, a long time, and then I finish doing it, and I'm like, wait, holy shit, I'm fucking starving. I need to eat something immediately.
I'll play, like, EU4 for, like, literally, like, 13 hours straight. I'll be like, oh man, this is fine. I'll stand up, like, I'll be like, okay, I'm done playing. I'll stand up, I'll literally like cripple over in pain, like, oh my god, I have to eat food, but it's so painful how am I gonna get downstairs to eat food? Oh my god. Like, I'm like, it's so much pain from hunger. It's like, how am I even gonna get downstairs to actually eat food and replace to end this pain? Oh boy, it's rough sometimes, but yeah, as I was saying.
Shit.
See, it's not so hard to just commentate over what's going on in the game. Be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna freaking press this button. Oh, it's easy peasy, lemon squeeze.
I mean, you probably didn't like hear what I was saying that whole time.
I only heard you say strength. That was about it, and I was like, that wasn't so hard, though, was it?
Yeah, you didn't hear what I was saying that whole time. But basically, I was just talking about how like I feel when I'm alone, because I listen to so many podcasts, I feel the need to just speak at all times and just like a nonstop train of thought. So like I'm saying words before I even finish having the thought, just because I'm trying to get words out there, and that's why I get so burnt out so quickly when I'm doing the solo streams.
See, that's why I was trying to coach you and help you.
I know you're trying to help.
I was like, do these like social manipulation type things, just like manipulate your audience and be like, Oh my god, dude, what is the cleric beast? Oh my god, oh, it hit me, oh jeez, what?
Like the thing is, like it just doesn't come naturally, so I like don't
that's
do
why,
it.
That's why it's, that's why I call it manipulation. Because it's not natural, it's not, you're lying, you're tricking, you're fooling them. You're pulling the wool over their eyes.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're just like, I'm just like, yeah, just pretend to be like the first, pretend it's like your first playthrough and you're the Game Grumps, basically. I'm just like, dude.
The thing is, it's not my first playthrough, and I'm not the Game Grumps, so I can't.
That's why I said pretend.
I know, you said pretend! Wait, we're at 55.
Yes, that's correct.
We're at 55 on everything, and we have an hour left. Holy shit.
Freaking give them their items and let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's finally get it over.
It's time! Time to be done!
You're still in the cave, aren't you?
Before I do anything though, Disco, if you're still here, do you know of any better dragon moves that I could give to Altaria other than fucking Dragon Breath? Because Dragon Breath is not amazing.
What about Draco Meteor?
No.
I have no idea.
I'm going to also check the Series page.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I was trying to coach you every now and then. I had to leave because I had like an actual like meeting type thing.
Like the thing is
halfway through
like halfway through, I did actually get like a viewer or two that were like asking questions and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this feels, this is going well. This is good. I'm having things to say about the things that chat is saying, and then everyone left, and I was like, well, now what?
No, it's always like the coolest thing when someone pops up.
It learns Dragon Claw? Wait, what?
It knows Dragon Ball?
No, it learns Dragon Claw. Holy shit.
Whoa my jeez.
Oh, yeah, I forget. I didn't know that it learned. Okay, that's why I was not thinking Dragon Claw. Is because it's a special move in this game, but and Altaria is a special attacker, so I kept associating fucking Dragon Claw with a physical move because it's normally a physical move, and I totally forgot that that fucking Dragon Claw existed and was a special move in this game. Where the fuck is it? Do we have it? There it is.
Oh,
do we have any other dragon moves?
I have no clue.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay.
No.
Let's go Dragon Claw. Much better move.
Probably a lot.
Oh, way better move than fucking Dragon Pulse. Or not Dragon Pulse. I wish it was fucking Dragon Pulse, but it's stupid Dragon Breath. Get that shit out of here.
Fair enough. Oof.
Alright.
Then did you give them their items back?
I will, as soon as I've done that. Now, Pokemon. Item give.
Oh, right.
He had the frickin' what was it?
This should all be towards the bottom, right?
It should all be towards the bottom. I think he had. Where the fuck is it? Oh, right, we have a bunch of them.
What Pokemon is this?
It's Hot Turtle. They had a Mystic Water.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Toadette had freaking leftovers. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds about right.
Is that even like a good thing to have on a Breloom though? I don't know.
It'll do. Probably.
I could give Jinx Water Pulse. That's actually probably better to have Water Pulse on it than Moemon, actually. Now that you say that. What other moves can it learn? Calm Mind could also be good on it.
Calm Mind, Calm Kind. That's what I say.
Calm Mind. Dance. No. Actually, I want to check something. No, Electabuzz cannot learn Calm Mind. Never mind. Raccoon is deep. Oh. Calm Mind? Alright, yeah. Calm Mind it is then. Because that will be very helpful.
Cool.
Unless we go up against a physical attacker, which will suck, but, you know, we could switch out.
Well, as long as it's not a physical defender.
Of course. Alright, there we go. That's much better. I probably thought of giving it to them in the first place and just forgot until just now when I saw it.
Yeah, you're just like that smart, like
Iron Tail or something?
Whatever.
Iron Tail on something? That does make sense. Who can learn Iron Tail?
I don't fucking know. I don't even remember what our team looks like.
Oh, it's 75? Oh, better than I thought. Everything can learn
There's a
fucking
lot of-
Iron Tail. Oh my god.
There's a lot of things that can learn Iron Tail that I never would even imagined.
Who would it be good on though?
I don't fucking know.
If Dimby goes, I mean, Dimby has the least type coverage, I think.
Yeah, but
But
who has
it's
moves that are worth replacing?
Let's look at our moves.
Yeah. What are some moves that are worth swapping out for something better?
I mean, this set is pretty good. Surf Strength, Bite, Rain Dance. That's pretty decent. This one I think is also pretty good. I don't know if I want to change anything there. Probably not.
Leech Seed, maybe? I don't know, but it's up to you.
I mean, Leech Seed plus Leftovers is like, and also Giga Drain is like a pretty good combo, I think.
I thought so as well. You just haven't used it, so I didn't know if it was actually better.
Okay, it's more power than Swift, but also like Electabuzz doesn't have. Oh, they actually do have a decent attack stat. Never mind. Actually, should we get rid of Light Screen then? For more coverage?
This light screen, it's never gonna be double battle.
It does work in a double battle. You're correct about
I was
that.
gonna say this might be useful.
Yeah,
in that
it's never
case, but
going to
it's
be
not
double
gonna
battle.
There's never gonna be such a case in the Elite Four. So,
So I could give it to Dimby because they're the most lacking in coverage moves
so far.
so far. Altaria. Like if we get rid of Sing and give it Iron Tail, then it would be like then Dragon Dance would be boosting 2 moves, because Dragon Claw is special, so Dragon Dance doesn't do anything for that. It's actually really weird that Dragon Dance fucking ups attack now that I think about it, considering Dragon moves are all special. It's weird. Arcanine, I think their moveset is like pretty solid, so I'm not gonna change anything there.
I was gonna say maybe it's
Jinx
the
can't
bulk
learn
of
it.
effect of dancing
Oh
in
wait,
the
Jinx
middle of
has Sing.
strategy.
Wait, Jinx also has Sing.
We don't need Sing because we're not necessarily.
Well, it's not that we're catching
it's not-
Pokemon. It's like because like having sleep, like in this situation is really good because like they're just because we have a bunch of turns to use items and stuff and like use boost moves.
What's the accuracy of Sing?
Sing is like the worst accuracy fucking sleep move ever. It's 55.
I thought it was pretty unreliable, but I don't know. What's the next?
The thing is also,
Or did we go over everything?
I mean, Altaria also doesn't have an amazing attack stat.
no,
Or special attack, but special attack's higher. They're mostly just a tank wall that has like good speed.
Yeah. Fair enough. Not wrong.
I think Dimby makes the most sense to put Iron Tail on because they can, because they have the attack stat to actually use it.
Sure.
I think,
Sounds good
and it
to
could be
me.
useful if there's like a rock ground type Pokemon that's just immune to it, and then I can be like, bam. I mean, although I would probably switch out in that situation anyway because I'm too scared of getting earthquaked.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to Dimby. 100 power of 75 actually. Oh. That is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, Dimby.
That's what we like to hear.
No more light screen for you, because it's not particularly useful.
That's the stuff. Ooh, ooh.
Alright.
Ugh.
So I think our team is
Give them
looking
the items. Yes.
pretty good. Right,
Gotta
items.
finish doing that.
Yes, I do have to finish doing that. Give Toadette leftovers back. There it is. Give Dimby the magnet back.
Magnet. Bottom. Very bottom.
Very
The
bottom?
Very last.
Oh, there it is. Altaria, I want to give back frickin' Dragon Scale. Hold on, let me take let me just see that fucking description again. Does it actually do what I think it does, or is it the right Dragon Ball? A strength held by a Dragon type Pokemon.
Oh.
I don't think that actually does anything.
I don't think it does what we thought it did either. Yeah. Well then, what else can we give it?
But it's a good question. Sharp Beak. That could be useful.
Keep going.
If there's fighting types.
Mm-hmm. Probably the beak then.
Not a lot. Are there any berries that are useful?
Probably none that would be too useful. I think the most berries tend to heal is like 30 HP
I
at
mean,
most.
I'm thinking like status effect type thing.
I feel like that's
Okay, I don't think there's the
specific.
berry. I don't think there's. I think the berries that like reduce super effective moves aren't in this game.
I don't think they're in this game. I do not believe so at all. I've never heard of
So,
those things.
I guess the sharp beak will have to do.
Yeah, good enough. And charcoal.
Good old charcoal.
I think it was up.
Was it
Up
up?
one.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah.
had a bunch of them.
Yeah, there
Charcoal.
it is. So either the spoon or the ice, I guess.
I'm thinking yes.
I don't remember what. Even some.
I think the spoon probably, because like psychic isn't resisted by as many things as ice, so it'll be good just like all around attacking move.
Let's go.
And then ice beam for like frickin' destroying things that are weak to
good.
it. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Yeah, there it is. How much PP do Ice Beam and Psychic have?
Okay, friggin' Ice Beam and Psychic both have 10,
Both
so
have 10, so never mind.
they're pretty
Yeah.
good. Fireball is 5,
gonna say,
Extreme
if-
Speed is 5.
I was gonna say, if the freaking thingamabobber has, like, if Ice Beam has, like, a lot more PP, like, 5 or 10 more PP, it might be worth giving it the Nevermelt Ice, because it's gonna last us longer than Psychic might. I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
I'm
At this
thinking
point, we're
of
even.
using a PP up on Giga Drain, because that's kind of a bad one to not. They like
Pass the PP
Giga
up.
Drain kind of sucks in older gens because it only has 5 PP and it's like it doesn't do a lot of damage. Hello, welcome back, Czar. We're prepping for Elite 4 right now. We're almost in.
Yep. You luckily skipped all of the
All of the
fill-up.
grinding.
Yeah, the
Very
grinding.
strategically, even.
Now we're just doing the finishing touches, you know, the nice kiss, and then you send it, the chef sends it off.
Get
Beautiful.
the spell tag out of here. Don't need the XP share.
Mhm.
Don't need black belt. Don't need lucky egg. Don't need escape ropes. Don't need miracle seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I'll want to keep that.
Bye bye lava cookie.
Don't need the shark beak. Don't need the mystic waters. Fucking.
To not fit anything else into the thing?
There's no room. Storage can run out of storage? Are you kidding me?
This is news to me as well, I'll be honest.
I just wanted to fucking take out some of the friggin' like these things.
Put some of them in.
And
Fix your
PvP
mistake.
upset.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
oh, we have a rare candy.
Might as well.
What, with the rare candy?
Just slap it on someone, might as well.
Yeah, probably.
Why the hell not?
HP
At this
ups.
point.
Get that. Oh wait, no, not the revival
It's not
herb. I don't
very
need this.
useful.
It's not use. It's
Yeah.
not useful.
Nagunte.
Oh, actually, we should sell the Naguntes and the and that shit,
And
cause
Stardust.
and then buy a ton of water. PP max? Oh my god.
Mhm.
What else? I need the max elixir. That's what I wanted. Berry juice, not useful.
Whoa, is that the
Stardust.
elixir used by Max in the actual anime? Is that why it's called?
Max elixir.
In episode 27 of the Pokemon anime, Max, who's the brother of May, uses the elixir.
He does.
That's what.
I want the
never
fucking
mind.
lava cookie back, damn it.
It's not even a good joke. It's not even funny. It's just a thing. That's something I do tend to do.
Mhm.
I will say things that I find funny and interesting, which are things that may even just be things that I know are unfunny, and that makes them funny to me.
Yeah.
But they're still, at the end of the day, just unfunny. I do
Alright,
that
so
too
let's
much.
sell this fucking
Past it.
star peas. Yes.
Mhm. Goodbye.
Stardust, yes.
It's
weird that they're-
destroyed.
I always found it weird in fucking, like, games
Yes.
that, like, RPGs specifically, that they just
Yes.
give you items that you are,
You can
their
sell
express
the-
purpose is selling them.
You could sell the full, like, the revives as
I could.
Yeah.
Will I even
what
get
else
a
you
lot
can
for
do
them?
with them. They're probably worth something.
I don't know.
Just also, you accidentally grabbed the root to revive things. So I was like, might as well just sell it, but whatever. At this point, I don't care.
Okay, energy
The
roots.
bitter root or whatever.
Bitter root. I'm going to...
Not the energy one.
Oh, fucking... There we go. Want to move
Yeah.
that up. This stuff. Full heal, I want to move up with this stuff too.
Hmm.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this. Min-maxing.
Min
Never
maxing
once did
indeed.
this before in the entire series.
No, not once.
Now we're getting
Who are we using
serious,
the rare
though.
candy on though?
Chat. Who gets the rare candy?
Actually, hold. Let me look at who has the most, or who has the least like XP.
They all don't have much.
Looks like Altaria has like the least in this level, so they're gonna benefit from it the most.
That one's Altari's closer to leveling up than
What do you mean?
Growly is. Altar needs like 7,000. Growly needs like 11.
Oh, that's weird. You're right. Who is actually the furthest from level up? Oh my god.
Next one, there's one more. Well, we have our answer.
No, there we go.
Quad.
Why do they need so much fucking, so many
Because
levels?
she's fucking buff.
You're right.
She's buff stuff.
There we go.
And when the going gets buff, you gotta get stuff.
Toadette waifu. You're right. She is the waifu now.
She's good. She's alright. I
She's
also
best
come to
girl.
terms with Dimby's, design. I'm definitely come around to him. Yeah, it's pretty alright. I like Dimby's design. Toadette, I've definitely come around to. I like her. The rest, I can't say much. They'll do.
Alright,
Is-
HP up. Who are we gonna want to have a lot of HP?
Do you want to put it on a tank or someone?
I want to put it on a
Yeah.
tank because that's just thinking smart. I think.
Because me, I'd put it on someone who just has low HP instead of tank.
I know that's what you would do, but it's not what I would do.
I know. That's why I said it as an option so that you think about it as a possibility.
Hmm. Arcanine has the most HP, but I think Hot Turtle will benefit from it more.
Okay. I mean, we should have done this earlier so they could.
I mean, I wanted to save
much.
them for the end so that we didn't waste them on something that died.
I understand. It's not much. This doesn't matter too much. There's still more items.
I literally never use these things, like, in normal playthroughs. Yeah, that's good.
I always, just sort of like, once I have my team set, I start, like, dealing them out like candy.
Speed. Okay, that we're gonna want. What are we gonna want to give speed to? Definitely fucking. I think definitely
Slow pokes are the fast folks who get speed.
They're all like relatively fast, I think.
Sans one.
Sans our slow turtle. But I think Breloom is the one that needs to go fast the most because it's so frail.
Because of type, and yeah,
and it's type, yeah.
All right, I'm down.
Oh,
it's already so fucking fast.
It's already so fucking fast. Arcanine? I don't know.
Oh no.
Hot turtle.
Have we fought a dragon gym yet?
We have not.
So want to give it to old Tari potentially?
That's a good point.
Because I feel like that's the, it's the hardest, the hardest counter to her. Is something like that. If that happens, she's just like dead in the water in certain cases.
PP up. I want to use. I'm definitely using these on Giga Train. It's funny.
It's funny.
And I think 8 PP is the max also that it can be increased.
Probably is. But I mean, it's literally it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. It's called like PP up, or when it's like this building was erected. I just like fall over crying, laughing whenever I see that stuff. It's just like it's like the pinnacle of comedy in certain ways. It's so simple. It doesn't even have to be a joke to be, It's so pure.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Extreme speed is a priority move, right? Actually, Fire Blast would probably be better too. Because I think we're going to be using Fire Blast more than Extreme Speed.
I'd imagine, but I don't know.
I'm going to give it to Fire Blast, because I have a PP max. It's funny.
It's funny because Max is a character in the anime.
Where is it?
There it is.
There it is. Fire Blast.
Yay, Fire Blast. And then give him protein.
Protein? Oh.
Protein shake.
Right. Who's got attack that needs it?
The attack?
They're pretty decent. They're pretty. They're doing very well. Doing pretty good too.
It's fine though.
It's
Doesn't
fine.
need it. So.
They're doing pretty well also. They don't need it at all.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say Dimby.
Let's just say it's Toadette, Demby, Old Tari are the only real options in my
Yeah.
For that.
I'm saying Dimby because we're yeah, okay. Thank you for letting me know that extreme speed is good.
Yeah.
What? Damn.
Our Pokemon are really fucking cool.
They're really fucking powerful, dude.
You just have like perfect IVs, it's just whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. Alright, I think that's all of our stat boosting moves. Let's go buy a fuckload of fucking things.
Water.
No, fuck. Shit, fuck. There we go.
Hyper
Something that
potions.
always like really annoys me in menus is like when there's like a split second during the transition where you can't move at all.
Yes.
And I'm like,
your interaction does nothing.
And I'm like, and then I just keep getting, and then I just get stuck in a circle of doing the same thing over and over. I'm like, no.
Yes, I know exactly what you feel. It's like I want to be like smooth and cool, and like before the things even come, shown on screen, have like done my thing. Like it's a freaking like anime.
The
where
thing
it's
is,
like,
I'm
I
usually
took my
able
sword
to
and
do
sliced
that.
the man in half.
I'm usually able to do that with like the Gen 3 games the most because their menus are so fucking lightning quick. But I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I know, right? Time to die. Ooh, boy.
I agree, honestly. Are we playing Undertale for this?
Yeah.
We're playing for, what is it, Megalovania?
Oh, are we? I don't know. Should we play
I'm just
Megalovania?
making a joke. How are we gonna make this, epic? I mean, it can't be epic because it's gonna be very slow and methodical.
It's gonna be very slow and
It's
methodical.
gonna be very slow. So, probably won't make much sense if we play Megalovania. Never mind. I take it back. I regret my decisions.
All right, what?
I repent
What
my
are we
ways.
at with freshwaters? 81.
Plenty. Will do.
One more.
Let's get some hyper potions.
Yeah, I was going to go do that.
Yeah. Just fly. Oh, can we get the
You
roof?
can't actually fly off the roof.
What?
I know.
That's ridiculous.
I
It's
know.
unbelievable.
I've tried.
This is actually absurd. I cannot believe that. Let's do a Pokemon contest.
Of course. Is there a
Let's have a-
fucking? Is there fucking?
More filler.
Is there
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a freaking shop. Oh my god. I don't know why my brain isn't working.
I mean, there already was the shop, sort of.
Oh yeah, there's a shop here, but I was wondering if there was just a shop in this town, so I don't have to go there.
There's a gigantic mall that is the shop.
Oh right, that shop.
Yeah.
I'm
what I
stupid. I'm not smart. Why do you watch me do things? Why do you watch me play video games?
Because it's so fucking funny.
Bruh.
How do they do it?
30 hyper potions.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
I'm gonna grab 20 full restores. Extra prepared. Grab a bunch of full heals. 16 will do.
Yeah.
Put this on repeat. Yeah, why not? Buy revives.
Yeah.
Ultra Balls.
Ooh, Slivel's battle theme.
Oh.
His name is something that I just cannot begin to try and pronounce it correctly.
It's Slivel. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. It just does not work for me. It's just like that for you people. It's just like Slavel. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I love Rocket Slime though. It makes me happy. I can't wait for that later.
Lava cookie up here.
Put it next to the full, or not the full heal. Yeah, the full heal.
Full heal.
Yeah.
Energy
Isn't it the
root,
same thing?
Soda pop. I don't really need the soda pops, but I'll keep them.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the lava cookie and the full heal are the same thing, so I'm just gonna use the lava cookie first.
The lava heal.
The lava
The full
heal.
cookie.
And I want my friggin' elixirs and stuff right under that.
Ether.
Max elixir. There it is. And then max ether. And then great ether. Elixir.
Yay.
Right there.
Let's go.
Alright, now the big question. Who do we lead with? What's the first Elite Four gonna be?
So, I just want to confirm something. The Elite Four is always going to be different types of gems, right?
I assume that. I have no clue how this is gonna work at all.
So... I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's
Smart people in chat. Help! What do we do?
yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, I was also just going to say, like, Hot Turtle, I think, is the best choice. Because, like,
Thank you.
what is, because we've already had grass, so that's not going to be an issue. The only thing that it could be is electric, and, like, if if we have that, we can just switch into Dimby. They take a hit.
Yeah.
Or switch into Toadette, and they, I mean, maybe take a hit. I don't know. I don't know.
Dimby. I'm glad we have Dimby.
I'm also glad we have Dimby. All right, the final save. Oh god, for good luck. For no real reason to do it in particular.
Everyone, wish us your luck. Give us your strength, like the frickin' Spirit Bomb in Dragon Ball
It's
Z.
fucking time.
Give us your power. We need. Believe in yourself. The heart of the cards. I love this. I love him. I love him so much.
I know you do. I really do.
Talk to him. Welcome, challenger. Looks like you're giving me a good match. You're looking real good. You and me to enjoy battle, and we can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. I love his, especially that one. I don't know why. There's something really cool about him. He looks so like neat.
It's flying. Okay.
He looks totally different, and it doesn't have the same magic when they did the freaking Oros, when they did Sydney, but he's a swallow guy.
It's flying, so I think we're gonna Rain Dance, switch to Dimby. I think that makes sense.
Dimby!
It could be normal also, but we've had normal as a gym.
Isn't Rain Dance makes water move stronger?
It does. It also makes Thunder and I think Thunderbolt 100% accuracy.
Never would have guessed in my fucking life. Literally never would have. Like, it's water. Yeah. Dragon Dance is dragons, of course. Swords Dance is swords.
No, we're no longer have health. That's not what I wanted to hear. Damn it.
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Believe in the heart of the Pokemon.
You're right.
Crit, let's go. I'm so fucking terrified.
That is belief. That's beautiful. That's right out of the fucking anime right there.
It's normal. Fuck.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't like Stantler though. I fucking hate Stantler.
I don't know how I feel about.
Okay, I should probably switch to frickin'.
So maybe it's not flying type.
No. It's Rafarig.
Be careful, it's also dark.
No, it's normal and psychic.
Dark.
It's the stupidest Pokemon ever.
I was close enough. I tried.
Okay, I think the Rain Dance Thunder was the move. I think that was the play.
I think it worked out well.
It's been going well. Dimby,
you're
doing us proud.
It's been paying dividends.
Rain stopped. Alright, go for Thunderbolt instead. Pidgeot should just die.
I thought you said your brain has stopped.
My brain has stopped! Oh god, I'm dead!
I thought like,
I'm fucking
I've lost it.
dying! Ah!
I was like, yep, I can't handle it. The stress is too much.
It's gone.
I give up. I'm done. I can't handle thinking. It's too much.
Right, I don't think this will kill, but I don't want to waste another Thunder now that the rain is gone. And it... Fucking kidding me. Is that crit? I hope not.
I don't know.
And it uses Citrus Berry. Freaking Swift. Oh, it's gonna use a full restore. Fuck.
Yeah, but you're still gonna hit it with the Thunderbolt.
I mean, I'm hitting it with Swift first.
I mean afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards, it's still gonna hit.
It is. It's literally
it just use
sealed
Quick
its
Attack or
fate.
something like that, but that's not gonna do anything. Yeah,
It's
spam
sealed.
more Pogs. Spam more Pogs. I need
Oh,
more
God.
Pogs in the chat. That's what I need. It gives me fuel. It fuels
Give
the
us that
fire
blood.
in my heart.
It's good stuff. How do you like that? That was fun.
That was good. That was good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
I
fucking
listened
go.
to what a loser, what a far
It's
in
do
the
or
journey.
die. It's fucking do or die. Let's keep going. I used 2 fucking fresh waters, even though
Why the hell not? Yes!
just cause.
Not gonna use
go.
maybe like an elixir or an ether on the Thunder?
I probably should, now that you've said that.
Yeah.
Actually, let me. I probably will do that after the next
Probably.
battle, because like, how many Yeah, like.
Oh
that
wait,
didn't,
you
that
have
didn't
baton.
use that
Never
much.
mind.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
thought you used that a lot more than you.
No. All right. What type is it gonna be?
Ghost types. I believe the developer
Ghost types. Whoa! Yeah, I bet it's gonna be ghost types. I'm gonna fucking trounce you with my fucking bite. The bite of my it's electric shit. Fuck. We don't have a ground type Pokemon. No.
We have Dimby.
We have Growly. It has Dig. I taught it Dig for a reason. Damn it.
Oh, fair enough. I'm sure you did. I really couldn't think of any. I didn't understand the strategy.
It was for coverage, and this is exactly what I needed. No, that was rollout. Fuck. Alright, this dig is not gonna one shot. It's gonna miss the next rollout, so the next rollout isn't gonna have as much power.
Does the rollout?
If it uses because if rollout misses at all, it resets to the base power.
I thought it just stomped on. That's awesome.
It's gonna use a full restore, so I'm gonna get a free setup on Dig. It's gonna miss its fucking rollout.
It's cyclical and it's just playing its own chimes here. It's really screwing itself. Let's be honest. They've done themselves no favor.
They've done themselves no favors.
Mm-hmm.
It's now going. Light screen is wore out. Also good. Oh god. Okay, we're good.
Wow.
We're good.
Looking like a fucking champ. Holy shit.
All right, next time we're gonna use a fucking hyper potion immediately. Switching to Magneton. Oh, look, it has levitate. It can't be hit by ground. We have a fighting type Pokemon. It resists fucking. We have a fighting Pokemon that resists freaking electric. So I'm going to switch to a Toadette, and they're gonna punch it, and it's gonna die. Oh, yeah! With the fire. You're right. I'm stupid. Why am I an idiot?
I didn't think about that either.
I forgot. No, I'm already fucking.
It's locked on. Oh, it's taking aim.
I still don't know what lock-on does. Could someone please explain what it does? I have no fucking clue.
Don't need to know at this point.
I don't need to know. Just keep going. Fucking Shoryuken to the sky, Toadette. It's an Ampharos, shit.
Well, that's what it looks like. Huh, fair enough.
That's cool looking. I like it.
It's alright. Yeah. I was expecting more. I don't know. It's whatever.
I'm gonna Leech Seed.
Oh, let's go.
It's gonna light screen, and then I'm going to I'm gonna fucking.
It was seeded.
And then I'm gonna heal frickin' Arcanine and then switch it in. Growly. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't use the proper names.
Mm-hmm. This is probably the most important time to do it.
It probably is. Okay, good. Sun Punch doesn't do much. Yeah, I'm gonna get Leech Seed, and it's gonna heal me. And then Dig should hopefully one-shot once I switch it in. Growly's gonna take a little bit of damage, and then Leech Seed is gonna fucking heal that off just a tad. Alright,
I was just gonna say, when did Toadette learn to dig? I don't understand what's up. So you give Toadette, it's like, and I'm next one gonna dig. Like, what? What did I miss?
Fuck! No.
Don't worry, it didn't slow frickin' Toadette down. We'll be fine. We got this.
Yes, but Dig has 2 chances to be paralyzed. And also, it has my speed, which sucks.
You know, it's also kind of true, but you know, whatever. Like, I believe it.
Dig a hole. Oh, but I still get healed. Oh, that's
Growly,
sick.
Growly,
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Growly, 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 Growly. Yes!
Do us proud.
Let's go.
Yes.
Next turn, I'm gonna fucking heal off paralysis because this is stupid. Elekid. Nice.
Why an Elekid?
I don't know.
Why like the weak baby?
Actually, I'm just going to Dig.
Oh no.
That kind of sucks. Use Thunder, miss. Dig. Let's go.
Dig.
Oh god.
Don't die on me now.
Dig, 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 dig.
Mm-hmm.
Raichu, that's just gonna die to dig
Raichu.
immediately.
Let's
Use
go.
Tail Whip, that's gonna lower my defense, but it won't matter because I'm gonna be in the ground and it's gonna get hit because I'm not gonna get paralyzed. I swear, I'm not gonna get paralyzed this turn.
Rowley.
Let's go!
Rowley.
Let's fucking go!
Cha-cha-cha.
No! It's fucking Raichu! It's gonna, okay, it's gonna use a, wait, they haven't used, do they have 2 full restores or 1?
I assume 2.
If they have
don't know.
2, I'm gonna use a fucking,
Chat.
chat, do you know? Does anyone know? Does anyone know in chat? I need to know.
Chat.
Because this is, my next decision pivots on this.
Chat.
So I will just use another
is it?
dig. If they don't.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
They have 2? Okay, I'm using Lava Cookie.
Let's go.
Yes, okay. Oh, stop being so high and mighty, you can't help.
I cannot fight your battles for you. You must learn one day. Like the sensei, the master. Pushing us out of the freaking nest. Easy come, easy go.
It's lowering my defense, but it only knows fucking. But it's a fucking special attacker, so it's not gonna fucking do anything. I'm just gonna Flame Wheel. It uses quick attack.
Why didn't you do fast speed?
Cause it only has 5 PP, and that sucks. I don't want to waste them.
I guess that's fair. You're right. All right, we did it.
Alright.
Phoebe,
2 down, let's go.
your name is spelled stupidly, and I hate it.
It is spelled stupidly.
What's that supposed to mean? Get out of here. Okay, yeah. Let's freaking heal up our team after
We're
that.
gonna heal up our team. Full heal.
Yeah.
Toadette.
Mm-hmm.
Full heal.
I'm just like full
Growly.
store.
Cause I mostly have them for battles in case I need to use them in a battle.
I mean, that's fair. I just also
It's like a last resort type thing. All right, now fucking drink up.
I'm just
bitches.
like treat it as if we were at a. You treat yourself a little right now. That's all I'm saying.
Things I don't want to waste them in case I have to like spam them in a certain fight. If it comes down to 1 Pokemon like that, that's not gonna be fun. All right, we've got Electric out of the way though, so fucking Hot Turtles is on fire right now.
Yeah. Do we
Unless
need
there's
to
a grass
ether any
type.
moves?
What?
Do we need to ether any moves?
Probably
is
Dig.
there anything
Dig
like,
definitely needs a fucking ether, I think. Oh shit. Probably. I think just Dig.
Okay, cool.
Guessing Rock. Bag.
What do we get? Cameron?
It sucks that you can't buy ethers, because like I'm like
It's very strange.
it's by 10 PP also. Should we use it on Dig?
Well, what types do we have up
I mean,
now?
nothing else is going to be weak to ground other than Steel. But Arcanine can deal with Steel. Arcanine can deal with Steel just fine.
So yeah, it's probably fine without it then.
I mean, what else is weak
Or
to
PP,
ground?
if it needs to use it, which it probably
If it
won't.
needs to
can
use it,
still
it probably
use it.
won't, but it can.
It still can, but it probably won't need to anyway, so it won't be an issue.
Yeah, let's save our elixirs.
What about you and me? I ain't to know anything.
And before grass type, oh my fucking god, I'd be so mad. It'd just be another Arcanine sweep.
That would
It's
really
Ghost,
piss me
fine.
off if there was an Arcanine sweep. Oh boy.
Alright,
Oh, no,
bite time.
side.
Okay.
What a terrible night for a bite.
Yep, indeed.
Ooh.
It could be poison also.
Yes.
Right, let's go. It almost one-shots, but they're gonna use a fucking... Do we have any... Okay, it's gonna use a full restore. Are there any
Check the berries.
berries that can heal fucking... Paralysis, awakens, heals poisoning, heals burn, defrosts, restores 10 PP, restore... Oh, what? Oh, there's berries that do that!
News to me. I did
didn't
not
know
remember
that!
that.
Heal
at all.
confusion, there
it
we go.
is.
There it is. Alright, get that shit out of here.
Awesome. Awesome, possum. Let's go.
No, that's not what I want. No. Bite again.
More berries.
Shadow punch. That's not gonna do much.
You're right. Crit.
Crit, crit, crit. Okay, it's gonna use another super potion. Or it's just gonna shadow
It's
punch
gonna
again.
wait for
Okay.
another Pokemon, I guess.
It's yeah. It's probably.
She is gonna wait for another
Yeah,
Pokemon.
she's probably gonna. That's probably just how they've always been. Is that they exclusively wait for the next Pokemon.
I think so.
Dusclops, it's Ghost.
You're
Keep
right.
biting, keep biting, keep biting.
Okay, bite. Bite for your life.
Okay, flinched, good.
Freaking dumb though.
Freaking dummy dope.
Idiot flinching.
You fucking idiot.
Oh my.
You
That's
stupid idiot.
just like
You
Mother
thought
used to
you
make
could-
it.
You thought you could beat me?
That's
You
just,
thought you
just
could
like how
beat
Mother used to make
me?
the freaking bites
thought you
with the
could beat-
ravioli and the pizza. Oh,
Bite. That's what I say.
Fantissimo.
She has 2
Guglielmo.
Dusclopses. This is just fucking Phoebe's team. What the fuck? Oh shit, it's season curse. That sucks. I have to switch out Hot Turtle or else I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I think Dusclops might get healed, so gives us a chance.
I
I
used a
didn't
berry.
mean that way.
Okay, this is a pretty good. I don't know.
We'll go faster.
Because like I think it's at too high of health to use a full restore.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna switch an Altair.
All right.
And then I'm gonna fucking Dragon Claw. Use Mean Look. If I can switch, like if I kill it, am I able to switch then? Oh my god, that did nothing. Shadow Punch is
Kill
also
it,
not gonna
you
do
can
nothing.
switch, but you can. It's you're still gonna have to risk getting hit.
That is true. So while Altaria is up, it's Mischievous. So if it uses Perish Song, that'll suck. So what I will do is I'm just going to
That unless you're faster.
no, I'm going to fucking, cause like Altaria is mainly just a wall. I'm going to use a fucking Hyper Potion on Hot Turtle and switch them back in.
Fair enough.
Psybeam, okay,
Side beam.
interesting. Shadow Claw? Or Dragon Claw. Why do I keep saying Shadow Claw?
I don't know.
Crit. Use
Alright.
Mean Look. Okay.
Well, okay.
It's
We're
gonna
in for
full
the
restore
long haul
now.
then. Altaria's in it.
Altaria's in for the long haul.
I keep seeing her
Let's see.
light on fire, and it worries
Crit.
me.
Let's go.
Okay then.
There we go. Let's go, Altaria. Let's fucking go.
I just always see Altaria like light on.
Light on fire. It is very concerning looking. I guess.
I always feel like she's the one getting attacked in that situation. I'm worried.
Dragon Claw. Oh my god, everything's losing Mean Look.
Well, gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Just keep using Dragon Claw.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's 3 turns, but
Yes.
but we should kill it in 1, assuming that. I mean,
If not-
yeah, it's over. It's just over.
The crit. Okay, good. Just for good measure. Thank goodness.
All right, let's fucking use one of those berries on Dragon Claw, cause that was a lot of Dragon Claws.
Boy, howdy. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That was intense.
Left
This
eye, I think it
is-
was, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Use Dragon Claw. see what else. Bites doing. Actually, no, we used a lot of bites. I should probably use it on that.
Pretty good
They're
here.
pretty good. They're pretty good. Dig, I'll use it on. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah, so just need to use 2. Still have 7 left. So
Yeah.
All right.
No losses yet, but
Hopefully
we're
carelessly.
not on Wallace yet,
Or not.
and he's gonna be friggin' like a couple levels above us.
I'm surprised we're doing as well as we are.
Oh fuck!
We have like. I'm very proud. You're doing really good.
You see,
I'm proud.
aren't you glad that we did this instead of just fucking going
No,
and
that's
killing
not what I'm
yourselves?
talking about. I'm proud of you, not the team.
No, I mean,
Okay,
aren't you glad that we actually went through with fucking like trying to beat the game instead of just dying?
No, again, I'm proud of you, not the team. I'm congratulating you. I don't care whether we win or lose. I'm just saying you're doing a good job.
Okay.
You think you're misunderstanding my my meaning. Whether we win or lose, I care not. It means nothing to me. I'm just congratulating you for your actual effort.
Yeah. All right.
I'm the last of the dragons, the elite four.
He is the last of the dragons, you're right.
People battle with what's needed, they'll never prevail over me.
All right. What type is it gonna be? Let's see.
What's you get? Is it
Drayden is
dragon?
fucking cool looking. I forgot about him when we were talking about the. It's normal. Or flying? Normal or flying? We already had normal. It's probably flying.
Might be
So
flying, yeah.
let's do the same strat. Great dance.
Ooh. Well, okay, Togetic's now the center of attention.
It sure is.
I don't know what that affects in this
Me
situation.
neither.
I don't know what has changed now that has been established. Fair enough.
Double edge? Okay.
Oh, it has 2 edges.
Oh my god. Okay, it's paralyzed, so hopefully it won't do that again. Oh my god.
That is not good.
That was not good at all, no.
Yeah, hyper.
Yeah, hyper that.
Ooh, okay, well, do something else instead.
Oh my
Don't-
fucking god! Oh, this is just where we're gonna be. I mean, it could just kill itself doing this.
It will heal before it kills itself, probably.
Yeah, it did
but
do more
might.
than half, so if it crits, I think we're done.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely
Dimby
are.
does not have very good physical defense. Oh my god!
How much PP does Double Edge have?
I think like 5 or 10, something like
I
that.
really hope it's 5 and not 10.
I mean, it will die on the next turn if it uses again, or if it
does
doesn't.
use it.
If it doesn't get
Well,
static. If it gets static, I'm gonna fucking kill it. Oh my god! It missed.
It missed.
And the rain has stopped, so that was pointless.
Nothing ever.
Nothing. Go back to turtle. No. Dimby's got this.
Demby! Demby! Oh,
Golbat. Yeah, it's flying.
it's definitely flying. I'll give you that.
Golbat's just gonna die. I kind of like the Golbat design actually. It's
Eh,
alright.
It's alright, yeah. Nothing to write home about, but it's not like offensive.
Yeah, pretty average.
Yeah.
Crobat. Now that's cool. Oh, I like that.
It got smaller and less imposing.
It did, but it's wearing a kimono, and I think it's sick. I like it a lot.
I don't know. It just feels weird that it got less impressive.
Fuck. Okay, mean luck doesn't really matter. It's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Come on. No. Does full restore get rid of confusion? I think it does.
Don't have a fucking clue. I don't know if it's a status. I have no clue.
Let's find out.
I guess so. No time like the present.
Sheesh. Fuck. Oh my god, it's faster.
Whoa.
Alright, because it's the only thing Crobat's good for is fucking being faster than things.
Well, it's good to know that it did cure the confusion.
That is good
That's
to
the
know.
only good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna Thunderbolt again. It crit.
Oh no!
Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Okay, at least it's okay. It's paralyzed. I could fucking switch in racism.
Well,
If Psychic it to death, it will probably outspeed because its speed is halved. Alright, there we go.
Dimby was like the last like solid name.
Yeah, it really was.
The last like really solid name we had.
R.I.P. Dimby. You did us well.
Dimby. No. 10 death.
Ooh, ting, ting, ting. Thankfully, we have two things that can just demolish everything that is flying type.
At least, yeah. One, more or less.
Fuck. Shit.
Don't
No. Every time.
It's a flying type.
Fucking. It's actually neutral to ice because it's water type and water resists ice. Its only weakness is electric and it has bite which is going to fucking kill the racism, probably.
Well, it's not the worst thing if racism. I'll be honest.
Fucking Gyarados.
If racism ends here today, like the end of my world, I'll be honest. I'll sleep tight.
Fucking. So fucking mad.
No, I won't lose
hate
some sleep over that.
fucking Gyarados. Oh my god.
Well,
Alright, that was a good call. Please survive, please survive. Okay, thank fuck.
and how?
Yeah, okay, that's a free heal because it needs to recharge.
Yep, you're right.
Okay. Use strength. Oh, it used rain dance. Oh god.
Well, at least Hyper Beam's not a water type.
That is true.
Yeah.
That strength did not do a lot. I'm gonna use surf.
Okay.
Okay, Hydro Pump missed. Good.
You like to see it? These
It's
situations,
going to
you
resist,
love
but
to
it
see
should do more damage because of rain. Yeah. And stab
Basically.
and fucking water thing. It had a berry. Motherfucker, I hate Gyarados so much!
Gyarados.
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 Gyarados cannot learn Thunder or any electric moves, I don't think. It can't even learn Fly, it's so fucking useless.
It's a fucking fish.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
Why? It's the last bit of realism this game is at.
Yeah.
I'm holding my breath. I think I know what's going to happen.
I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to fresh water because of that. Yeah. That's fun.
Yep.
It can learn Earthquake. Well, I mean...
Why?
I mean,
It's a fish. I don't know.
I mean,
I'll
like,
get
assuming
something.
Dimby is able to outspeed it, it would just, like, one-shot it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you know, I don't know what Dimby's really going to do at this point. Fair enough.
Why is Surf doing more than Hydro Pump? Is it just because Gyarados' fucking special attack is bad?
I don't know.
That's probably
I
it.
really don't.
Why not Bite? Because I don't outspeed, so there's no point. And this does more damage anyway. Motherfucker.
Wow.
I really wasn't
What an
expecting it.
ass. I guess maybe if it's like their like highest level Pokemon. Nice.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of rule like that, some kind of launch. I have no.
I mean, you know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it does make sense that Drayden has Gyarados, because it's the fucking fake dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun. Well, actually, it hasn't been using any fucking, unless he uses Hyper Beam. I'm, very scared.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
I mean, it did just use Rain Dance, so hopefully it still has some of its fucking
Let's see what happens.
Hydro Pumps left.
Turtle.
Don't crit, 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 don't crit. Okay, thank fuck.
That's the turtle we're talking about.
That is the turtle we're talking about, indeed.
Aha.
Turtle. This fool, he thought he could beat Turtle. The absolute moron, the absolute buffoon. Thinking he could defeat me and my Turtle.
Hopefully he does not have a third full restore.
He shouldn't. I think Wallace will have 3 probably. Hyper Beam, hopefully. Don't crit, 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 please. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, please.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Good job.
Let's fucking go.
Nice.
Fuck you, Drayden. Get out of here. It's Wallace time, baby.
Why do you keep calling him Drayden?
Isn't that his name?
Drake.
Is it Drake?
It's Drake.
I thought his name was Drayden.
I thought you were just cutting out. I was just like just hearing 2 words. His name is Drake.
I'm sorry. I
was
don't
like,
read.
what are you
I don't
doing?
read.
I mean, I just remember his name's Drake. I mean, it's just that easy for me. I mean, it's skill and all, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Doomby. They will be sorely missed. Doomby, why? We
Why
just taught
Doomby?
you Iron Tail and everything.
Mm-hmm.
In the arms of an angel. Wait, hold on. Before we do anything, I need to fucking restore the PP of Surf, because that we used a lot of it.
Yep.
Save the game? I can't. Why? What would the point of that be?
I don't know. Just for
good luck?
That little, it makes you just feel a little better. But there's still like lightning and thunder going on outside. You've not changed the situation.
Let's see. Who else needs fucking? I don't think anyone else.
Who else needs it?
No one else needs it. Oh my god. Rip Dimby so much.
Maybe.
I guess, yeah, let's save for good luck then. There we go.
Just for emotional security and support.
If indeed.
F chat. Dimby.
Dimby.
Snake eater.
Snake eater.
It wasn't the latter, but it had to do. Welcome, Destriakba. It's that incident in Zootopolis City, that was some superb work. Putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Oops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and teaching them new techniques for battle.
We really do?
But we are, you son of a bitch.
No more.
Who can elegantly
Let's
dance
fucking
over
get
me
this
right
over
here?
with, damn it. You're going down.
I was being really like dramatic.
I know
actually
you were. I'm
reading.
sorry. I skipped one and then I was like, fuck. And then I just kept going.
One of those just done. It was just
One and
whatever.
done.
Don't matter no
It's
more.
to see if water or rock. Oh god.
We'll find out.
I mean, in both cases, fucking Toadette should be the one for the job. Yeah, it's water or rock. So in either case, Toadette should be good here. Use protect, good. Free leech seed.
Awesome.
Use protect again. Another free leech seed.
It
Hopefully,
worked this time.
unless that actually does. Damn it, it does. Okay. Leech seed. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with seeded. Use a tickle.
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 There's a move called tickle.
Attack and defense. That sucks.
This is news to me that there's a move called tickle.
I didn't know that. What? Oh wait, Giga Drain would be fucking
then.
double. Would be doubly effective.
I thought you were gonna do it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
fine.
should have done that, but you know,
You know, no harm, no foul.
no harm, no foul.
All right, no harm, no foul. Tell us what it is. It's rock.
It's fucking rock.
Okay, so yeah, Rhydon's not that much better than Rhyhorn? Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn, yeah.
Yeah. Not much better. It really just sort of gains some upper body and head mass.
Let's go, Toadette. Prove that
Upper
you are
torso and
truly
head have
best
just
girl.
gotten bigger. Toadette.
Toadette,
She can freaking
Toadette,
carry us to
Toadette,
victory.
Toadette. Aerodactyl. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no. It's gonna use a physical move.
I don't have any suggestions.
Like, it's probably
water
gonna
super
use
effective
like
to
some.
rock?
It's probably gonna use like wing attack or something like that.
Is water super effective to rock or whatever type?
It is. You're right. Yes. I forgot. Yeah, turtle all day.
Also, Turtle's like big tank man.
Big tank man.
Big tank man.
Okay, you take that. Okay.
Big tank.
Ancient power. Interesting. Does it not know a flying move?
We.
Oh, it got the
don't
stat
know yet.
boost! Are you kidding me? What the fuck is the percent chance of that? Like 10?
I don't know. Well,
Okay, almost one shot. They're probably gonna use a full restore. If they don't, they're gonna use another move. But that shouldn't do anything. So
I'm gonna say heal up. I wouldn't
Yeah.
do this. Better to
Fortune.
top it off in case it does use a move, the same move, and knock him.
go hyper beam. Are you kidding me again?
Oh,
This thing
good
actually
we-
has physical attack. That might actually do something. Oh wait, Gyarados has physical attack too. What am I saying?
Yeah, take him down.
Wait, that's okay. That's free heal also. Okay.
I guess you're right. Fair enough. It's not the last Pokemon stuff. Might be a risk. This is why I'm not the one playing
sure.
Pokemon.
Well,
Well,
it's
okay.
gonna hyper beam. As long as it doesn't crit, it should die on this turn. Because I'm gonna use Surf. It crit. Are you
It
fucking
crit.
shitting me?
That wasn't very funny at all.
No, it was not very funny. Oh my god. No.
Oh.
Hold on.
Racism, do us proud. Come on.
Do us proud indeed.
Racism, you're all we got. You're all we got. I said it
Hindsight-
right the first. I doubted
Hindsight
myself.
2020 indeed. It not must recharge. Ice beam do us proud.
But let's not look
Whoa,
behind us.
ting,
Let's
ting,
only
ting.
look to the future.
Golem.
Golem. Not very intimidating, I'll be honest.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Whoa! All right.
It's going well. We're doing
Yeah.
it.
That's
Let's
what we
go.
like to see.
Armaldo.
Oh.
The fuck type is that? Water, grass, or no? Rock,
it has to be
water,
rock
rock
somewhere.
grass. Is it rock grass?
No, I think because rock.
I'm going
maybe
to.
it is.
I'm actually going to look this
rock
up.
bug.
I don't.
probably. I think it's rock bug.
Rock bug. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, I think that's it. I don't know. What's the chat? Ooh.
Bug rock.
I'm
Damn.
actually like a freaking genius.
Bug is not weak to ice and fucking
You
rock.
think it would be because bugs die in the winter? I mean,
And
you know.
does bug resist psychic also?
Perfect.
It doesn't. But if he uses a bug move, that'll suck.
Does bug resist psychic?
Oh yeah, also panty shot. Nice. Let's go.
Oh, you're right.
We'll switch. I don't want to risk this.
What's the plan?
I don't know.
Why are we switching as well?
I'm switching because if it uses a bug move, the racism is dead.
Okay, well then.
Or a rock move. Either one could fucking kill it.
Okay.
I'm switching to Altaria.
Race is not the best choice. Fair enough. You gotta pick your battles when it comes to race. You gotta know when to use it.
You really
effectively.
do. Oh god.
Also, this is his
right.
strongest
It doesn't-
Pokemon.
It is. You're right.
Mm.
Damn.
This is his coup de grace.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Well, at least that means when this one's down, you know, it's uphill from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thinking of the future. Thinking
To
positive.
hope that it misses Ancient Power or
Happy
not.
thoughts.
I should switch. This is not good.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Okay, it's gonna use another Ancient Power, so
But it's a bug type. Isn't that a bad idea? It's grass.
it is, but it's going to use another Ancient Power. Hope Toadette should outspeed. And it has leftovers. Is Leech Seed? Is Leech Seed not going still? Does that only work
Yes,
for one
it's not.
Pokemon? Oh, that sucks. I thought it
I
worked.
don't.
I thought it worked
actually
for multiple Pokemon still. Sky Uppercut is going to do
I don't
normal
even remember if we
damage.
did it this battle, but fair enough.
It's going to do normal damage. I'm going to go for it. Use Protect. Fuck. I don't. Does it know it? Does it not know a bug move?
It does not change much. I can't imagine. I don't know though.
I mean, every time it uses Protect, it's just giving me more health. So, it's good for me.
Yeah, fair enough. There we go. Didn't use protect that time.
Good, good, good. That doesn't have health. It uses Slash. It doesn't have a bug move.
The only thing I hate about it is the Nuzlocke is not fun. Emerald's good.
No, this game is fun. I just hate the Nuzlocke part of it.
Nuzlocke was the horrible idea.
Very
It was a
bad
bad
idea.
mistake.
This should kill. If it doesn't, I will eat my hat. I'm not wearing a
Let's
hat.
go.
Good thing I'm not wearing a hat, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. There's not a lot of experience for it being
Boot
freaking-
tops. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yes. Giga Drain. Outspeeds. Perfect. That'll heal all my health. And if it doesn't kill, I have all my health back. And yes! Was that its last Pokemon?
Wow, that was his last. Yeah, that was the last.
Let's fucking go!
I can't fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Wow.
I'm a fucking god.
was a
No one is better at
wonderful work.
Pokemon than me.
I'm
I've
furious,
beaten the first
English.
ever Nuzlocke I have ever attempted. I'm
Kudos
so
to you,
fucking
Dustin.
good at this game. Holy
You
shit.
know the
I'm the
Pokemon train.
best. No one is better than me.
The Pokemon you sent into battle at times to dance with spring and breeze and light
To
and
all,
show fit and
to all our
elegance in your
fallen
Pokemon.
comrades. Good, farewell.
Our
So that
bedazzled
is
and glorious
truly
peak
best
and
girl.
proclaim you to be the new
It has
Hoenn
been
region.
proven.
Scientifically.
Scientifically.
Champion. Oh, James Gamma. You're trying to tell me you've beaten the champion?
See, I did tell you just got I did just got
Let's go.
a chance. He's actually been champion now. Yes, what? 145 Pokemon. You've got 37 down, need more quality. It's looking more like Pokedex now. On the nationwide basis, you've got it. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly to the final room.
Yes, we are. But now let me rephrase. The new champion, come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only trainers will become the champions, man.
No
You'll have to wait
grind for
outside with
Steven.
this.
No post-game stuff. I'm not doing this. No more.
You can't be out there to rule.
Oh, he
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
Steven.
also only 11 deaths. Like, dude, I'm so fucking good at Pokemon.
This is why we keep a record of the Pokemon that prevailed through the League of Champions. Come, let's record the trader triumphed over the Pokemon traders in battle. I cannot keep up. Saving.
Do not turn,
Don't
off,
turn
the
off the
power.
power.
I won't.
Turtle.
F in chat for Hot Turtle.
Toadette.
Toadette, best girl. The racism,
racist.
last minute edition was pretty useful.
Old
Altaria served us well, pretty good. Growly
Growly.
also served us pretty well. Dimby,
And
may
Dimby.
thee rest in peace. Served us
Welcome
well.
to the Hall of Fame!
Let's go! Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
we did it. League champion, congratulations.
Let's go. Oh my god, that also took us like just over an hour.
Yeah.
So, well,
We
let's
did
sit
it.
through the credits and then we'll take a break.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh
We
my
did
god, Dispi Akba.
it. This is the victory
The
lap.
absolute legend of Dispi Akba. Holy shit.
Biakba. The Elder God
Don't show us
chose her.
these. Why is the first one they show us waifu? Come on.
A dolly.
Oh, these are all our Pokemon in our box. Oh my god.
Oh, boy. Oh yeah, I guess the ones in our Pokedex, fair enough.
Or just Pokedex in general, but
Yeah,
like
'cause
a
there's
lot of them were
couple,
just
like,
in
the
our
previous
box.
Forms. It's a lot of the previous forms, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
of the ones we've got. Yeah, good job. Oh, wow. We fucking did it. I can't believe it.
Oh my god, we destroyed this game, dude. It can never be done again.
It should never be done
It
again.
should never be done again. Never do,
It
never
was
again.
a mistake. But it's over now.
It was a
We've
mistake,
made it
but
through.
we've rectified that mistake. It is it's fucking over, dude.
The Elder Gods chose you.
The Elder Gods chose me. They spoke my name, and it became so. I was destined for greatness.
They named you. They christened you. They had a plan for you. Let's fucking go. This is awesome.
They were pulling the strings the whole time. Oh god.
Oh, we're gaining on them.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we're gonna
We're
fucking
gonna
get
pass
him.
them up. Squizzle. Oh no. Toadette.
Oh, we did not know you well. Still remembered fondly somehow.
Yes. Hot turtle. They will be missed. Wiccan. They will be missed.
Wife. You already... Egg again. They're doing repeats now.
Yeah, they are.
They had a lot of people do the braille checks. Oh my god.
I think
Braille,
after the
like,
actually, you know what? After the credits,
10 times.
let's do a funeral ceremony for every Pokemon that has been sent to heck.
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean a funeral ceremony?
Funeral ceremony. We'll ceremoniously release all of the Pokemon in our in the heck box.
I don't get you.
I don't know.
I
Does
really don't
anyone
understand.
want that?
At the beginning, I was like, let's freaking get rid of it. Let it be the punishment for losing them. You're like, no.
I want to. I
we
know. I
can't.
wanted to see I just wanted them there to. Okay, let's not release them. Let's just, put the Pokemon that we need in the box that they need to go in.
Yeah,
Is this
put
PC that I
put
can
those
use
who
it?
belong there. Those, our fallen comrades. Put them in their resting place.
Yes,
It's not a PC.
it's not a PC.
computer.
Damn it.
Ew.
Oh no, it's my
I guess
dad.
it's a Mac then.
Yeah, it's just that as well as a sight. Impressive and get something free. And someone named the SST. Oh,
Rename the heck box to heaven. You're right.
Oh, fairy posters. There we
Yeah.
go.
You better get back to looking for the house after. Thanks, Dad, if yours first time in a while. I should stay on longer. Is that breaking
Oh
news?
my god, breaking news.
I feel the Hoenn is emergency, but the identity of those Pokemon returned to your regular program. Did
Thank
get
you.
that?
Oh, that wasn't the mom.
Which color did they say? Oh god.
Well, what do you want? Latios, Latios.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
do we
Evens
get?
evens is blue, odds is red.
Let's do it.
It's a 3. It was red.
That's still a known Pokemon.
Put the fucking dice away.
Dice ASMR. Oh boy.
Dice ASMR indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get to a box. Let's end this. God damn it.
Well, this happening. There's something. Oh, something will happen.
Yes,
now
yes.
just
Thank
gotta
you.
help
Yes,
back
thank you for the
the
national
region
decks. Thank you.
Pokemon
Thank you very much.
rich,
Yes,
very
yes,
national
thank you.
That's
Thank
why
you.
they
Yes.
just say the national man of the Power Dex unit.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh god.
No, Brandon, please stop talking to me. I need to do this. I need to put my Pokemon in my box where they belong.
As a champion, the power at the end of the road is a grassy path.
What a
Goodbye.
beautiful statement. It's
Good.
words to live by.
Fucking bye.
The end of the road is a grassy patch.
The end of the road is a grassy patch. You're right.
Ugh. Let's go.
Never. We're not doing this again. There's not going to be a Moemon Fire Red.
Not gonna be a
Not
Moemon 2. There's not gonna be a sequel. For the best.
Hot Turtle, you served us well. Thank you.
We love you.
Dimby, you
Dimby.
served us well. Thank you.
You will be
Cold War,
remembered.
you served us well.
You can say that.
Dolly, you weren't very useful. You didn't amount to much.
You had a chance. You didn't get to
Dioxide, you were so close to leveling up. You would have become a Gengar
Yeah.
if you leveled one more level. Damn it. But
it's whatever.
you were pretty good while you lasted.
It's alright.
Steven?
You know.
We never got to truly understand your mind, but for the best. It was too complicated. It would have made our minds explode.
It was a danger to others.
Waifu, you were
You were the
original
only
best
one I cared
girl,
about for quite a while.
and your death was thankfully avenged. We killed Maxie. He's dead. not to
Whoa.
be Squizzle. You were going to amount to something.
Mm-hmm.
You unfortunately died before you could. It was
There were
before your
high
time.
hopes with your name, but then, you know.
Celebi, you were doing pretty well. It kind of sucked that we didn't have a ground type later on, but you know, you were pretty cool.
We did it without you, so you know, it really wasn't that bad.
Fearmonger, you were the first to die. I'm sorry.
Kind
You
of
were
a
going to
poor
amount
show,
to
be
something,
honest.
but you know, it couldn't be helped. And finally, Egg, our starter, our beautiful boy. It was a girl.
Egg.
Egg. Thank you for this wonderful adventure that you started.
If only you could have hatched.
If only you could have hatched.
You could have blossomed and chrysalis when you exit the chrysalis. If only.
If only.
I was really gonna question how. I was like, it's not how you spell heck. I thought you could just spell heck. I thought you were just gonna mess it up really bad.
There we go.
All right,
And now it is complete.
done. We can we can put this behind us.
And we never have
Let
to
it-
come back to it ever again. Thank you very much for being here. Very much for watching
Thank you indeed.
through this painful journey with
We
many
needed it.
hardships.
We needed the support.
We
You
needed
were
the
there
moral
for us
support.
at every step of the turn, the way.
We'll be back after a short break for probably the finale of Dragon Quest Rocket Slime. Also,
Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime.
Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Stick around.
Stick
It's gonna
around.
be great.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you indeed.